Chapter 920, Mermaid Race, 1, Melon Head, I don't believe you. What the goose says is like sucking in words. Before the bearded man arrived, the bald head did not believe what he said, so he immediately said anxiously. Ba. Beard, don't worry. It's not that I don't believe what you said. Instead, they were wondering how that mortal could use such a powerful attack. Could it be that he had seen through us from the beginning and was just acting for us? The bald man immediately thought of this possibility. No. No way, Melon Head, then. Then aren't the geese bullies? The beard did not expect things to turn out like this. In an instant, his already swollen face became even uglier. Good, idiot. If you can't talk, then don't talk. The bald man glared at the beard helplessly. He wondered if the beard would learn his lesson after being beaten this time. We can't be so rash in this matter. And those snake girls, we can't do anything for the time being. Why? The beard did not understand. Wasn't he the one who was beaten up? What did it have to do with those snake girls? When you were beaten up, I heard the people around say that that person was the boss of Xinghua restaurant. The bald man glanced at his beard and said slowly. The bald man thought that he had heard wrongly. He did not expect that more and more people would say loudly that the owner of Xinghua restaurant was really amazing. Only then did the bald man react. The person they asked about was the owner of Xinghua restaurant. But Baldy couldn't understand why this person wanted those snake girls to perform in the building. How likely was it that he was the owner of Xinghua restaurant? At this moment, even the beard was extremely shocked. No wonder he was beaten up so badly by him. It turned out that he bore a grudge against him last time. Since that shop owner is so powerful, we can only ignore Snake Girl for the time being. Because we don't know if that expert will attack us again. The bald man thought for a moment and said slowly. Spicy, okay. Although the beard was unwilling, his face still hurt. The beard felt a wave of panic when he thought about how things would not be so simple if they continued to cause trouble. After all, he was an expert from Glory Sect. Not many people in the entire Jade Lake Sacred World dared to offend an expert from Glory Sect. Even if they met an expert from Glory Sect, they would greet him respectfully. And it was experts like them who had been slapped by the boss of the flower house until their heads were dizzy and they almost fell to the ground. From this, it could be seen that the boss' strength was much stronger than theirs. No wonder the leader of the barbarian sect sent these snake girls here. It turned out that he wanted to curry favor with this expert. After that, the bald man and the beard left Starlight Town after a discussion. Their departure didn't mean that they had given up on Snake Girl, but that they had to find a suitable opportunity. Then, he would look for these Lamia. On the other side, Xiao Changtian led Pai Xiu on the path of searching for the spiritual tree seed. Where is the spirit tree seed this time? Why can't I understand this place? Xiao Changtian looked at the leather paper in his hand and muttered in confusion. Although he understood that the ripples described water, he could not understand the rest. Forget it. Since this direction points to the sea, we can only keep going east. Xiao Changtian muttered as he looked at the map. Xiao Changtian had inquired about the entire Jade Lake Sacred World before. There was only a sea in the easternmost part of the world. Therefore, this time, Xiao Changtian wanted to bring Pai Xiu to the east. Saintess, look at Xiao Changtian. He's going to the sea. Saint Seven said as he watched Zhang Tian walk towards the east without hesitation. It seems that he is right, but if he goes to the sea, it will be difficult for us to do anything. The third saintess looked at Xiao Changshan's back and said with narrowed eyes. This was because the entire Jade Lake Sacred World did not only have the devil race and the human race. There was also the mermaid race in the easternmost sea of the Jade Lake Sacred World. However, the merfolk did not participate in their struggles and lived in the sea all year round. Therefore, they did not know much about the mermaid race. Even if he goes to the tribe, we have to go with him. After all, Lord Demon God and Lord Demonic Flame don't have much time left for us. Daoist Hun Yi reminded from behind. That's right. Lord Mo Shen and Lord Mo Yen don't have much time left for us. We still haven't found a chance to make a move yet. Saintess 3 was also anxious because Xiao Changtian was too strong. They couldn't find a chance to attack him. At this moment, Xiao Changtian was walking slowly on the road with Pai Xiu. No, if we go to that place, it'll take years. Xiao Changtian sighed as he walked. If only he had a flying ship like the one he had taken with the Great Elder of the Secret Pavilion. Oh right, there should be a place with a spaceship like that. If it's cheap, let's take a seat. Xiao Changtian couldn't help but say. At this moment, inside the Pavilion of Heavenly Secrets in Star Town. Has Senior already set off? The Pavilion Master of the Heavenly Meteoric Pavilion asked the Great Elder of the Pavilion of Heavenly Secrets. Yes, Pavilion Master. Senior has already set off. The Great Elder of the Prophecy Pavilion replied. While Senior is gone, we need to hurry up and find news about the last Spirit Tree Seed. The Pavilion Master of the Pavilion of Heavenly Secrets said with a serious expression. Last time, he had sent many people to search for the whereabouts of the last Spirit Tree Seed, but the final result was fruitless. This matter had given the Pavilion Master of the Secret Pavilion a headache for a long time. But, Pavilion Master, where will the Spirit Tree Seed be in the end? This was because they had promised Senior that the Heaven Chi Pavilion would provide information on the next few Spirit Tree Seeds. They were still short of one more. If they couldn't take it out, Senior might do something to their secret pavilion. I'll have to trouble you with this matter. The Pavilion Master of the Pavilion of Heavenly Secrets nodded at the Great Elder. Xiao Changtian walked for a long time and finally saw a slightly larger city. This place looks like a place with a spaceship. Let's go to this place to take a look. Xiao Changtian looked at the city in front of him and nodded with satisfaction. Oh right, Pishio, wait a moment. After taking 2 more steps forward, Xiao Changtian suddenly stopped. It was because he was a little too ostentatious to hold a Pai Xiu, because everyone knew the use of a Pai Xiu. If someone in this city targeted his Pai Xiu again, he would be in big trouble. Therefore, he had to think of a way to disguise Pai Xiu first. Oh. Pai Xiu looked at Xiao Changtian in confusion when he heard Xiao Changshan's cry. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 921, Pishio, 1, Pishio, stand there and don't move. I'll give you a makeover. Xiao Changtian looked at Pai Xiu and said with a smile. Why does it feel like Master is smiling so wretchedly? Pai Xiu turned around and looked at little Changtian, looking at him with a wretched expression. His body instantly broke out in cold sweat. He didn't seem to have offended Master, so why was Master looking at him like this? It was really scary. Pishio, why are you so afraid? I want to eat you. Come over quickly. Xiao Changtian looked at Pai Xiu's terrified face and said helplessly. He really didn't have any thoughts about Pai Xiu. He just wanted to dress him up and bring him in. However, looking at Pai Xiu's appearance, it was as if he was about to eat him up. Oh. Looking at Xiao Changshan's serious face, Pai Xiu finally walked over reluctantly. What should I dress you up as? Looking at Pai Xiu, Xiao Changtian was a little troubled. This was because the things he had brought were not enough to dress up Pishio. Sigh, this is the only way. After looking at it for a long time, Xiao Changtian finally took out his old clothes. Hiss! Xiao Changtian did not hesitate and quickly tore the old clothes in his hands into strips of cloth. This is for your headscarf. Not bad. I'll make a pair of pants for you and cut that pair into an apron for you. Xiao Changtian held the cloth in his hand and kept drawing on Pai Xiu's body. At the same time, he muttered, why do I feel like master is so unreliable? Seeing Xiao Changshan's actions, Pai Xiu was also a little flustered. Just looking at these rags tied to his body made him feel terrified. Pai Xiu, don't be so agitated. You have to believe in your master's craftsmanship. Xiao Changtian smiled at Pai Xiu, his hands moving faster and faster. Soon, Xiao Changtian was holding an apron, a pair of pants, and a scarf. Come, come, come. Hurry up and try it. Xiao Changtian looked at Pai Xiu and without saying anything, he put these things on Pai Xiu's body. Woo! 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 Pai Xiu couldn't believe that Xiao Changtian was going to put such an ugly thing on him. This was simply too terrifying. Aya, don't be agitated, don't be agitated. It'll be done soon. Xiao Changtian didn't pay attention to Pai Xiu's struggle. He quickly put those things on Pai Xiu's body. Aya, it's so beautiful. Hurry up and go take a look. Seeing that the Pai Xiu in his hands was completed, Xiao Changtian nodded in satisfaction. At this moment, Pai Xiu had a bad feeling, so he quickly ran to the river not far away. Aha-F***ck, what is this? It's so ugly. Pai Xiu didn't expect that the thing Xiao Changtian put on his body was so hard to look at. In an instant, Pai Xiu found it hard to accept. Because at this moment, the headscarf on Pai Xiu's head was a large piece of red cloth. Pai Xiu saw with his own eyes that the red cloth was cut from Xiao Changshan's pants. The pants that Xiao Changtian was wearing were also made of a few pieces of colorful fabric. And that apron, it was like a mother's undergarment. Anyone would probably laugh at him if they saw him in this outfit. How is it? My cooking is not bad, right? At this moment, Xiao Changtian walked over and looked at Pai Xiu with a satisfied expression. Awoo, awoo. Pai Xiu looked at Xiao Changshan's satisfied face and cried out sadly. God is King satisfied. Take a look for yourself. Is this for animals? Even a dog wouldn't wear this. If others saw that he was a Pai Xiu, then the reputation of Pai Xiu would be ruined. Pai Xiu looked at his current appearance and wanted to cry out loud. I haven't offended Master these past few days, right? Why is Master treating me like this? Wait a minute, something did not seem right. Right at this moment, Xiao Changtian suddenly stopped. Oh my God, did Master realize that the things he made were too ugly? Thank God, Master felt that these things were very ugly. However, before Pai Xiu could be happy for long, Xiao Changtian walked to a nearby place and picked up a fire stick that was left on the ground. No. No way, why do I have a bad feeling? Seeing Xiao Changtian walking towards him with a fire stick, Pai Xiu couldn't help but tremble. I spent a lot of effort to make sure that you don't look like your original self. Xiao Changtian did not hesitate at all. He picked up the fire stick and started drawing on Pai Xiu's face. After a while, Xiao Changtian looked at Pai Xiu's face with satisfaction. Alright, the makeup this time is absolutely perfect. It also matches the clothes on your body very well. Hearing Xiao Changshan's words, Pai Xiu became even more nervous. Then, Pai Xiu carefully walked to the river again. This time, Pai Xiu almost fainted from his reflection in the river. He saw an extremely ugly monster in the river looking at him. When Pai Xiu took a closer look again, he saw that it was a monster. Oh my God, wasn't the ugly monster in the river himself? The two huge thick black eyebrows on his face were like worms crawling on his face. His mouth had also turned black because of his master's makeover. There were even two huge dark circles under his eyes, and even a huge black mole on the corner of his mouth. Is this really me? Pai Xiu muttered in disbelief. Because he couldn't accept himself like this for a while. You're really satisfied. I knew my taste wouldn't be bad. Now, if a member of the fraternity recognized that you were a Pishio, I would eat shit upside down. Xiao Changtian was very satisfied with the current appearance of the Pishio. Even if Pishio's father came, he might not be able to recognize him. However, now that Pishio was so scared by him that he couldn't speak, it wasn't just because others couldn't recognize him. Even he couldn't recognize himself. Xiao Changtian didn't care so much. Satisfied, he brought Pishio and walked towards the city in the distance. Hey, big brothers, I wonder if you guys have a spaceship to rent? Xiao Changtian walked to the city gate and asked the guard. Yes, but do you want to rent it? The guard asked Xiao Changtian. Of course I have to rent it. If I don't rent it, why would I ask it? Just as Xiao Changtian was speaking, the guard noticed the Pishio in Xiao Changshan's arms. When the guard saw Pishio, he couldn't even hold back his smile. Sob, 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 so hateful. At this moment, Pishio wanted to cry but had no tears. He must have committed a sin in his previous life. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 84, 83 Beating Up Dad, First Update, _2 Gu Yan was standing in the corridor, smiling and watching her. Gu Jiao, stop looking. Stop looking and laughing. I have absolutely no face left. Gu Jiao cast a scornful glance at Gu Yan. Just at that moment, the puppy woke up, whimpering and started looking for Gu Jiao. Gu Yan picked it up. The little puppy shuddered in fear as it neared Gu Yan, whimpering loudly. Gu Yan did not hold back his lethal gaze. He lacked compassion, despised these adorable creatures, especially when this one had been held by her. She never held me. Gu Yan looked at it with envy, as if he would squish it in the next second. The puppy felt Gu Yan's killing intent and its cries got louder. Yelp! 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 Gu Yan snorted, just for her sake, I'll spare you. Although he hated that little creature, she liked it. Therefore, he could somewhat tolerate it. When Lord Gu stepped into the courtyard, he saw Gu Jiao and Gu Yan squatting on the grass in the front yard, building a doghouse. A pile of timber was scattered on the ground, Gu Jiao was cutting, while Gu Yan was assembling. Nails were also hammered by Gu Jiao. They were perfectly in sync. Every time Gu Jiao completed one step, Gu Yan knew what the next one was, even though he never built a doghouse before. Both had a similar taste. All sorts of mattresses for the doghouse were brought by the servants, and both either liked or disliked the same ones. They looked like playful children, both enjoying the other's company. So they were true twins of a dragon and a phoenix. Gu Jinyu and Gu Yan grew up together. Lord Gu tried numerous methods to make the two siblings close, but they just never got along. Actually, not just with Gu Jinyu, others also had difficulty interacting with Gu Yan. This child was full of thorns, hurting whoever came close. Lord Gu had never seen such an obedient son before. He had lost all his temper, and that little girl had also quieted down a lot. If she continued to be this way, she didn't seem to be that annoying. No, not this one. It's so ugly. Gu Yan pointed to a rooftop made by Gu Jiao. But I don't think it's ugly. Gu Jiao said. It was the last step now. The doghouse would be complete once the rooftop was installed. Gu Yan looked towards the sky. I don't care. I don't want it. Fine. Gu Jiao disassembled the rooftop she painstakingly built and started making a new one. The siblings were quite strange. That little girl was usually quick-tempered. Apart from Xiao Lulang, he had never seen her so patient with anyone else. Gu Yan's petty tactics couldn't deceive Lord Gu. He didn't want the doghouse finished because then Gu Jiao would have no reason to stick around. Dragon Phoenix twins are always special. Doing the same thing but watching them just seemed much more interesting than other children. Maybe acknowledging her wasn't such a bad thing after all. But if they did acknowledge her, Jin Yu might be a little aggrieved. Lord Gu was afraid that Gu Yan would bully Gu Jinyu even more. If it was another son, Lord Gu could strictly stop him, but Gu Yan was born with an ailment, so whoever displeased him could easily face his death. Lord Gu had a headache. Lord Gu. Huang Zhong arrived. What are you here for? Lord Gu moved a bit to the side, so the people in the courtyard did not see him in order not to disturb the children's play. Huang Zhong solemnly said, I heard that the young miss is here. I came to protect you, so that young miss doesn't beat you up again. Lord Gu gave him a cold glare. Are you suggesting I couldn't win against her? I was just letting her have her way. Oh. Huang Zhong responded in disbelief. Coming up with an idea, Lord Gu asked, do you have a silver needle? Yes. Huang Zhong took out a case of hidden weapons from his pocket. What do you need a silver needle for, my lord? Lord Gu said, I need to draw a drop of her blood. Huang Zhong asked, what do you need the young miss blood for? Don't you believe that she is your biological child? Lord Gu responded irately, is it me who doesn't believe now? It's her who doesn't believe. Huang Zhong remembered Lord Gus, I am your father, and twitched the corner of his mouth. That might be due to your way of expressing it. Lord Gu grumbled, whatever it is, she doesn't believe it, so I'll provide evidence to make her believe. Huang Zhong then asked, then why don't you just tell the young miss directly? Lord Gu gave him a glance, you think if I ask her, she'll give it to me? Huang Zhong, no. But isn't it a bit too much for you to prick the young lady with a needle? Why don't you do it? Lord Gu coldly looked at Huang Zhong. You. You prick her. Huang Zhong broke out in a cold sweat. He dared not. Lord Gu really took the silver needle and went over. Everyone in the courtyard who saw him got up to pay their respects, including the second master and the old doctor seated in the courtyard drinking tea. He waved his hand, signaling everyone to carry on with their business and not to make any noise. He walked up to the two siblings. The light overhead dimmed, and the two looked up at him. Both ignored him and continued to work on the doghouse. Lord Gu, being ignored, never mind, he was there to draw blood. If they ignore him, it would make it easier for him to ambush. He stood still, waiting for the right opportunity. After a while, both siblings looked up with an annoyed faces. Lord Gu smiled, is there a part you don't know how to do? Let me help you. Gu Yan said with a look of disgust, you're blocking the light. Lord Gus' face turned black. He silently moved behind the two. Soon he discovered this position was much better. Just a prick anywhere, a single needle would do. Lord Gu sneakily looked for the right moment to strike. Gu Jiao was diligently nailing the rooftop. Suddenly she felt two undeniably scrutinizing gazes on her. She grimaced and turned her head, making eye contact with Lord Gus' gaze that he hadn't had time to withdraw. Lord Gu was about to strike with the needle, but didn't anticipate Gu Jiao's sharp senses. She nearly caught him in the act. He quickly hid his needle-wielding hand behind his back. Gu Jiao glanced at his retracted sleazy hand, then back at her own shoulder. His guilty look was very unsightly. Don't get in our way. Gu Yan sensed Gu Jiao's discomfort with Lord Gus' presence and started shooing him away. Lord Gu was so frustrated that he wanted to throw himself downwards. Didn't they recognize him as their father anymore? If these weren't his own children, he would have beaten them already. Lord Gu didn't give up so easily. If he couldn't do it openly, he'd try to do it secretly. He coughed lightly, you've all had a hard journey. Regarding my son's illness, I have many questions. Gu Jiao seems to be tired, why don't you rest in your room first? Hu and Dr. Li, please follow me to the study. Hu, Dr. Li, and Lord Gu went to his study, while Gu Yan and Gu Jiao returned to their room with the little puppy. Gu Yan couldn't possibly be with Gu Jiao all the time. Taking advantage of the moment he went to the bathroom, Lord Gu also excused himself from the study to use the bathroom. He secretly added some calming medicine to the tea and found a maid to deliver it to Gu Jiao. Once she falls asleep, drawing her blood would be as easy as turning over her hand. Despite his clever plan, Gu Jiao immediately smelt something fishy. She stopped the maid. "Who asked you to bring this tea?" The maid replied, "It was Lord Gu." Gu Jiao's eyes turned cold. Not able to take advantage with his sleazy hands, he's now trying to drug her, huh? He's old enough to be her father, and yet turns out to be so twisted. Gu Jiao's small fists clenched tightly. She went to the window, opened the lattice, and saw Lord Gu lurking below the window. Gu Jiao's murderous rage was evident. Lord Gu felt something was wrong from her menacing vibe. His heart throbbed as he took a step back. "Well, listen, let me explain. Actually Buddha, mountain, shadowless, kick dash, dash, boom. Thud. Thud thud thud. Thud. Thump. Rumble. I can't swim dash. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible." Chapter 923, Senior, It's Me, 1, King. Brother Wang, this. What was going on? How did the sect master know this poor man? The guard looked at this scene and asked in disbelief. What was going on? How could the kid he had just mocked have such an identity? That was impossible, right? What was going on? No way, it's impossible, it's really impossible. At this moment, even Brother Wang was very dumbfounded. The sect master he admired so much actually came over to call this kid a senior. He must be dreaming. All of this was impossible. At this moment, it was not only them. Everyone around them was stunned on the spot. Even the shopkeeper from before was surprised. What? I'm sorry, big brother. I really don't know you. Xiao Changtian hugged the Pai Xiu and looked at the sect master of the Yaoling sect helplessly. He had never seen this person before. Senior, I. Sect master of the majestic Jade sect, I even toasted you at the Jade Nether Kingdom's banquet. Although you don't have any impression of me now. But I remember it clearly. The Grand Master of the majestic Jade sect looked at Xiao Changtian with a fawning expression. This senior in front of him was quite powerful. It was said that he could break the sky with one hand. With such terrifying strength, he naturally had to come over and curry favor. King. Brother Wang, are we in big trouble? The guard trembled as he looked at the person from earlier. Who would have thought that such a poor person in front of him was actually related to such a large sect? At this moment, even the members of the Jade sect were dumbfounded. Eldest senior brother, who is that person in front of our sect master? How did he have the ability to make the sect master laugh personally? That person looked like an ordinary person. The disciples of the majestic Jade sect had not attended the banquet in the Jade Nether Kingdom, so they did not know what Xiao Changtian, the famous figure of the Jade Nether Kingdom, looked like. I'm not too sure about this either. I've never heard Master mention it before. Eldest brother was also very curious about Xiao Changshan's identity. Oh, so it's you. I seem to have some impression of you. I didn't expect to meet you here. Xiao Changtian said with a smile as he looked at the sect leader of the Jade Chilling sect. Although Xiao Changtian did not have much of an impression of him, he was too embarrassed to interrupt him when he saw how enthusiastic the sect master of the Jadeite sect was. Forget it. Anyway, it wouldn't hurt to say hello to them. Just now, he heard that their sect was also going to the easternmost part. Perhaps they could even ride on the flying ship. Senior, I wonder if these people were looking for trouble with you just now. After the sect master of the majestic Jade sect finished his greetings with Xiao Changtian, he turned his gaze to the few people standing not far behind Xiao Changtian. King. Brother Wang, I think we're done for this time. If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have laughed at that person. Now, that guard wanted to cry but had no tears. He did not expect to meet such a tough opponent. What should he do now? You motherf asterisk cur, it's all because of you. If it weren't for you, we would have offended them. At this moment, Brother Wang saw that something was wrong and immediately shouted at the guard. That's right, that's right. If it weren't for you, would we have treated that person like this? That's right. The sect master of the Jadeite sect was here because of this guard. We even thought that Senior was here to cause trouble. This has nothing to do with us. Things had already come to this point. They could no longer care about that guard. If they were to offend the majestic Jade sect because of this, they would definitely be in trouble when they returned. Perhaps they would be expelled from the sect because of this. Therefore, they would not ruin their future because of that guard. You! How can you do this? The guard did not expect that these people would betray him at such a critical moment. In an instant, the guard felt as if the entire sky had collapsed. These people were actually so unreliable. At the critical moment, they actually threw him out to take the blame. Alright, all of you shut up. The sect leader of the majestic Jade sect looked at these people impatiently. Did these people really think that they didn't see what they did just now? At first, he didn't see clearly that this person was a senior, so he didn't pay attention to these people. Now that he recognized the seniors, he had to teach these people a lesson no matter what. Yao! Sect Master Yao Lin, we're really innocent. Please let us go. Those people were extremely terrified now. If the sect master of the Yaoling sect attacked them, they would be finished for the rest of their lives. You're begging for mercy in front of me now. What were you doing when you were cursing Senior? No matter what, I'll teach you a lesson today. After the Yaoling sect's sect master finished speaking, he struck out a palm fiercely at the few of them. Bang! Boom! In that instant, those who had mocked Xiao Changtian were blasted back more than 10 meters. Save! Help! At that moment, those people felt as if they had been hit by a truck. The place where those people were blasted out was smashed into several huge pits with a bang. Senior, don't worry. I've already taught these people a lesson. After attacking these people, the sect leader of the Jaded Cloud sect smiled at Xiao Changtian in a fawning manner. Xiao Changtian wasn't too moved by the outcome of these people. Who asked these people to look down on him? If not for the Yaoling sect's sect master's presence today, they would probably have insulted him instead. Thank you, sect master of the Yaoling sect. You've done me such a great favor. If you're free, go to Star Town. I'll treat you to a meal. Xiao Changtian then smiled gratefully at the sect master of the Yaoling sect. Hearing Xiao Changshan's words, the sect master of the Jade Chilling sect became even more excited. Wasn't the meaning behind Senior's words obvious enough? This meant that Senior had acknowledged their Yaoling sect. Their Yaoling sect had struck it rich this time. All of a sudden, the sect master of the Yaoling sect was a little grateful to those people who were looking for trouble. The shopkeeper, who had watched the entire process, instantly understood that the young man's identity was not simple. Senior, I didn't recognize you just now. Why don't I arrange for Senior to sit on a flying ship for you? Then, the shopkeeper said to the sect master and Xiao Changtian. Senior, are you also going to the easternmost sea area? Xiao Changtian. The sect master asked Xiao Changtian immediately. That's right. What a coincidence. I'm also going to the easternmost sea area. Xiao Changtian smiled at him. It seemed that he could ride the spaceship. That would be great. He could save another sum of money. Then shopkeeper, what are you waiting for? Quickly arrange for a flying ship to set off immediately. The sect master of the Yaoling sect was very surprised, so she said to the shopkeeper in satisfaction. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 924, Mistaken Person. 1. This, our sect master is too fast. Who is that person? The people from the Yaoling sect were all dumbfounded. What kind of background did that person have? What kind of strength did he have to make their sect master suck up to him like this? This was too abnormal. He seems to be the expert who helped our Jade Nether Kingdom find the spy. At this moment, someone said, the person who helped our Jade Nether Kingdom find the spy is actually him. Hearing this, the people from the Yaoling sect were shocked once again. Xiao Changtian didn't look like a cultivator, and he was carrying something in his arms. More importantly, they did not feel any spiritual power from the person in front of them. How could such a person be the person who helped their Jade Nether Kingdom find the spy? This was indeed too inconceivable. But Sect Master, it's impossible for you to have mistaken me for someone else. The eldest senior brother sized Xiao Changtian up and said slowly. Could it be that that person's strength has already reached such a realm that he can return to his original state? Then, the silent second senior brother looked at Xiao Changtian and murmured. When second brother thought of this, his thoughts immediately became active. Perhaps he could ask this senior for help in dealing with the person in Star's town. Although the sect master had told him not to mention this matter again. However, second brother could not let it go. He had always wanted to find someone to deal with the people from Star Town. However, second brother could feel that the person was very strong. So far, he had not found anyone who could deal with him. Therefore, when he saw Xiao Changtian, his thoughts became active again. There's only one possibility now. That person's cultivation has already reached the realm of returning to his original state. Otherwise, how could he help our Jade Nether Kingdom find that spy and chase away the demon race? Now, everyone around him agreed with this statement. The way he looked at Xiao Changtian changed. Senior, please follow me. I didn't expect that we would meet here by coincidence. I wonder why Senior is going to the East China Sea. The Grand Master of the Majestic Jade Sect stood beside Xiao Changtian and asked excitedly. Ah, Sect Master of the Majestic Jade Sect, I'm going to the East Sea this time to look for the seeds of the Spirit Tree. I wonder what all of you are going to do. Xiao Changtian, who was following behind the Sect Master of the Majestic Jade Sect, also asked with a smile. Since he wanted to ride on their spaceship, he had to have a good chat with them. Senior, so you're going to look for the Spirit Tree seed. We might be able to go together. Our Jadeite sect wants to head to the East Sea to meet the Mermaid tribe. The sect leader of the Majestic Jade Sect did not hide her intentions as she spoke to Xiao Changtian slowly. Mermaid race? When Xiao Changtian heard about the mermaid race, he was surprised. He had never heard of the mermaid race before. What exactly was that mermaid race? Senior, it seems like you don't understand the mermaid race. The sect master of the Majestic Jade Sect could see the confusion on Xiao Changshan's face, so she said to him. That mermaid race lives at the bottom of the East Sea all year round and usually doesn't come out. It was very difficult for even humans to meet the mermaid race. The Grand Master of the Majestic Jade Sect looked at Xiao Changtian and began to explain. Moreover, the mermaid race has never participated in the battles in the Jade Lake Sacred World. It could be said that the mermaid race was a very mysterious and ancient race. Xiao Changtian was filled with curiosity about the mermaid race when he heard what the sect master of the Jade Chilling sect said. There was actually a mermaid race in the Jade Lake Sacred World. He wondered if there were any other races other than the mermaid race. Senior, the Spirit Tree seed you're looking for is probably in the hands of the mermaid race. The Grand Master of the Majestic Jade Sect looked at Xiao Changtian and asked. I don't know where it is exactly, but it seems to be in the hands of the mermaid race. However, from what you said, it doesn't seem like we will find the mermaid race so easily. Xiao Changtian frowned. It seemed that it was not easy to find the seeds of the Spirit Tree. Pai Xiu, who was in Xiao Changshan's arms, was listening with great interest. Mermaid race? He heard that the mermaids were all very beautiful. Who knew when the time came, he. Xiao Changtian noticed that something was wrong with Pai Xiu. Kid, what are you thinking about? I won't agree to the marriage between the two races. I want support interracial love. Xiao Changtian looked at Pai Xiu's wretched expression and slapped its head. Oh. Pai Xiu glared at Xiao Changtian, feeling wronged. He didn't say anything. How did Master know what he was thinking? Senior, what is this thing you are carrying? Looking at the Pai Xiu in Xiao Changshan's arms, the sect master asked carefully. Why was this thing so strange? Not only was she dressed inappropriately, but her face was also black and white. It didn't look like a normal creature. Sect master, you didn't see it, did you? This is my pet. Xiao Changtian didn't want to reveal Pai Xiu's true identity, so he smiled at the sect leader of the Yaolin sect. The sect master of the Majestic Jade sect looked at the Pai Xiu in Xiao Changshan's arms and sighed. This expert was indeed different. The pets he kept were not common things. Although this thing looked ugly, it should be very strong. After all, Senior was such a strong person, so the things he raised would definitely not be weak. Yaoling Sect's sect master and this senior, the spaceship has arrived. When do you think you can board? At this moment, the shopkeeper walked over and smiled at the two of them. Then senior, let's go up. Upon hearing the shopkeeper's words, the sect master of the Jade Chilling sect immediately said with a smile. They had originally planned to take a flying ship in the Jade Nether Kingdom, but they did not expect that there would still be so many people renting flying ships during this period of time. There were no longer any empty flying ships in the Jade Nether Kingdom. Therefore, they came to a city not far from the Jade Nether Kingdom. Fortunately, the Jade Nether Kingdom's flying ship was gone. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been so lucky to meet a senior. This time, it was simply too worth it. At this moment, the people who had been slapped unconscious by the Yaoling sect master finally woke up slowly. It's too terrifying. It's simply too terrifying. I won't dare to provoke anyone in the future. The man hurriedly crawled up from the ground and fled in a hurry. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 925, Help, 1, Second Junior Brother, what are you thinking about? The eldest senior brother of the Majestic Jade sect, who was on the spaceship, noticed second senior brother who was staring blankly at the distance and asked. I know that Martial Uncle's matter has dealt a huge blow to you, but that was just an accident. If Martial Uncle's strength was a little stronger, I'm afraid that there wouldn't be such an ending. Looking at second junior brother, eldest senior brother helplessly comforted him. Ever since his second junior brother returned, he had been in a daze. No matter who said it, it was useless. Eldest senior brother, you don't have to comfort me. Don't worry, I'm fine. The second brother smiled at the eldest brother. Although he pretended to be fine on the surface, he had always wanted to avenge his martial uncle. In the eyes of the eldest senior brother, he was a stubborn person. Their senior brother died because of possession, and this second junior brother insisted on finding that expert from Stars Town. Fortunately, that expert was not present that day. Otherwise, second junior brother would have lost his life long ago. Moreover, if it were not for that expert, they might have all died in there. I'm relieved that you think so. Eldest brother nodded at second brother and left. As he watched his eldest senior brother leave, his second junior brother looked at Xiao Changshan's back and fell into deep thought. Second junior brother didn't know that the master in Stars Town was Xiao Changtian. The person who attacked their uncle master was Xiao Changtian. Therefore, second junior brother wanted to ask Xiao Changtian to deal with the so-called master in Stars Town. Xiao Changtian returned to his room after talking to the sect master of the Yaoling sect. Not bad. We can save a lot of money this time. Xiao Changtian said with satisfaction after returning to his room. This place was extremely far from the Eastern Sea. The starting price of this spaceship was 1,000 gold coins. When it flew there, it would probably cost more than 10,000 gold coins. No wonder these seats were reserved for the rich. At this moment, the demon race people behind him stood still. Damn it, Xiao Changtian escaped in a flying ship. Where are we going to chase after them now? Seeing Xiao Changtian flying in his spaceship, the demon race people behind him all had serious expressions. If Xiao Changtian had walked earlier, they would have been able to look for an opportunity behind him. But now, Xiao Changtian was flying in the sky in a flying ship, and they couldn't track him even if they wanted to. In that case, we only have one solution. Daoist Han Yi said slowly as he watched Xiao Changshan's flying ship gradually disappear from their sight. Daoist Han Yi, if you have any ideas, why don't you just tell me? The fourth saintess silently rolled her eyes at Taoist Han Yi. What time was it now? This old man was still dawdling. She really wanted to give him a slap. Since we know that Xiao Changtian is going to the East Sea, we can just go there and wait for him. Daoist Han Yi looked at the few of them and said slowly. It's just nice. If we reach the East China Sea, we'll have more opportunities to make a move. Hearing Daoist Han Yi's suggestion, everyone fell into deep thought. This was indeed the only way now. If they rented a spaceship to follow Xiao Changtian, they would definitely be discovered. Therefore, it was better to wait for Xiao Changtian in the East Sea. Moreover, the flying ship was very fast. It would take Xiao Changtian a few days to reach the East Sea. When they reached the Eastern Sea, they could still borrow the strength of the mermaid tribe. This was simply killing two birds with one stone. In that case, we have to hurry. We don't have much time left. Shang-Chi did not have any objections to this suggestion. After all, he had no better way to deal with Xiao Shengtian, who had already flown into the sky. At that time, Xiao Changtian looked at the sunset outside and returned to his room comfortably. Pixiu, I'm sorry that you've been like this for the past few days. It couldn't be helped. Who asked you to be so ostentatious? Xiao Changtian shrugged as he looked at the Pixiu at his feet. Oh. Pixiu looked at Xiao Changtian with an aggrieved expression. His handsome face had been turned into an ugly monster by Xiao Changtian. He had to admire his master's craftsmanship. Bam! At this moment, there was a knock on the door. Why would someone knock on the door at this time? Xiao Changtian heard the knocking sound. Although he was a little confused, he still walked to the door. It's so late. Who is it? Looking at the figure outside, Xiao Changtian was even more puzzled. That figure did not look like the sect master of the Yaoling sect. However, other than knowing the sect master of the Yaoling sect, he was not familiar with the rest of the people on this spaceship. Senior, I'm the second senior brother of the Yaoling sect. I still have something to ask you. The second senior brother went straight to the point. Oh, I see. Let's talk inside. Xiao Changtian didn't know what his second senior brother wanted to ask him. However, out of courtesy, she invited him into the house. I don't know. Brother, what do you want to ask me? Xiao Changtian looked at his second senior brother in confusion. Was it because he had created a spy in the Jade Nether Kingdom? Although he had found the spy, it was only because Xiao Changtian was lucky. If he had not met such a weak demon, it would have been impossible to find out who the spy was. Senior, I didn't come here to ask for advice. I just want you to help me with something. Second brother looked at Xiao Changtian and hesitated for a moment before he finally opened his mouth. Little brother, why don't you tell me? If I can help you, I will definitely help. Xiao Changtian smiled at him. After all, he was freeloading on the ship, so it was not unreasonable for him to help the people of the other sect. I need your help to deal with an expert in Stars Town. Second senior brother slowly said to Xiao Changtian. Then, looking at Xiao Changtian, second brother continued to tell him what happened that day. Are you asking me to help you deal with an expert? That expert's strength was still so powerful, and he was still living in Star's town. Looking at second brother, Xiao Changtian was very surprised. Although he lived in the small courtyard, he knew the situation in Star Town like the back of his hand because of Star Tower. Why had he never heard of such a powerful expert in Star Town? Are you sure that person lives in the town? Xiao Changtian looked at second brother and asked again. Yes, that expert is in Star Tower in Star Town. Second senior brother looked at Xiao Changtian and said firmly. What? Star Glory Tower. Xiao Changtian was even more dumbfounded. When did their glorious star restaurant produce such an expert? Why didn't he know? If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 926, Spaceship Thief, 1, Yes, it's the glorious Star Tower. I've asked that expert. He's from the glorious Star Tower. Second brother looked at Xiao Changtian with sincerity in his eyes. He didn't look like he was lying. Xiao Changtian looked at the sincere expression of his second brother and was even more confused. Who was he talking about? How could there be such a powerful expert in their Xianhua restaurant? This was simply impossible. Senior, I don't know if you will help me, but I will definitely avenge that person. If you are willing to help me, I will be very grateful. If you're willing to help me, I'll definitely help you if you need me in the future. Although second brother wanted Xiao Changtian to help him, he couldn't promise him anything. He could only plead like this. Cough, I'm afraid I can't help you with this matter. Xiao Changtian said helplessly. Even if Xiao Changtian wanted to help him, he wouldn't care if it was related to the glorious Star Tower. Second brother didn't know that Xiao Changtian was from Star Town and the owner of Glorious Star Restaurant. He was the one who killed Yao Jin with one palm. Second brother really didn't expect Xiao Changtian to reject him so easily. In an instant, second brother was also very surprised. Brother, it's not that I don't want to help you, but I have no reason to help you at all. Besides, the expert you mentioned is so powerful. How can I deal with him? Xiao Changtian smiled at him. Even if he helped this person, he would not have anything to eat. So, in short, this person was really too inexplicable. After hearing Xiao Changshan's words, the second senior brother looked at Xiao Changtian in surprise and then said goodbye to Xiao Changtian. This person is a little funny. Xiao Changtian shook his head as he watched his second senior brother leave. Yao Li, why did you come out of senior's room? Just as second senior brother walked to a place not far from Xiao Changshan's room, the sect master of Yaoling sect appeared in front of him. Aha, sect master, I'm a little lost. I wanted to go back to my room, but I was distracted and ended up here. Yao Li didn't want to tell the sect master that she was looking for help from a senior, so she lied. It's been so long since that incident. Don't take it to heart. Just deal with the matter at hand and stop thinking about it. Looking at Yao Li's appearance, the sect master of the Jade Chilling sect knew that this kid was still immersed in the grief of his fourth uncle's death. Although the Yaoling sect master was also very sad, she was not as absent-minded as Yao Li. Hence, he patted Yao Li's shoulder and left. He could only digest this matter by himself. Second brother turned around and looked at Xiao Changshan's door, gritting his teeth. Isn't he just a powerful expert? Why are you pretending in front of me? I don't believe that I can't deal with that person if you don't help me. The more Yao Jin thought about it, the angrier she got. That expert was actually so arrogant that she had even lowered her head to beg him. However, he rejected her so straightforwardly. Although Yao Jin was very angry, he knew that he couldn't do anything to that senior, so Yao Jin glared at Xiao Changshan's door and left. Tisk. Xiao Changtian, who was sitting in the room, sneezed. Why do I feel like someone wants to deal with me? It must be because I didn't rest well. Xiao Changtian shook his head helplessly and lay on the bed. Just like that, the spaceship flew in the sky peacefully for a few days. Senior, you must be anxious from waiting. Don't worry, this ship will arrive in a few days. The Grand Master of the Majestic Jades sect looked at Xiao Changtian and said with a smile. These few days, he had built a good relationship with Xiao Changtian. It was their Yaling sect's honor to be able to get close to such a big shot like Xiao Changtian. It's all thanks to you, sect master of the Yaling sect. I have to thank you properly. Hearing that their destination was getting closer, Xiao Changshan's mood improved. Where, bang. Just as the two of them were chatting, a loud noise suddenly rang out from not far away. Following that, their spaceship shook continuously amidst the intense explosion. F***CK. What's going on? Xiao Changtian, who was standing in the same spot, staggered when he heard the commotion. After coming back to his senses, he could not help but say. Not good. At this moment, the Yaling sect master, who was standing beside Xiao Changtian, felt that something was wrong. No way. They had actually encountered such an unlucky thing. Sect master, what happened? What happened? That's right, sect master. I was just about to rest for a while when I woke up in shock. At this moment, the people from the Yaling sect walked out of their rooms and stood on the wooden boards. They looked at the sect master and the others in surprise. Bang! At this moment, the terrifying explosion sounded again. What followed was an even more intense commotion than before. Master, what's going on? Could it be that we encountered some kind of attack? At this moment, the eldest senior brother of the Yaling sect quickly came back to his senses and asked the sect master of the Yaling sect. We've never encountered such a situation when we're on a flying ship. Could it be that this time, we've encountered the legendary, you guessed right. You met us. Just as eldest senior brother finished speaking, a voice came from the side of their spaceship. We are the spaceship pirates. Hearing this voice, everyone's expression changed. Spaceship thief. Why are we so unlucky to meet these guys? After hearing this, the expression of the Yaling sect master changed. It wasn't because the sect master of the Yaling sect was afraid of them. It was just that these guys were very difficult to deal with. If they didn't cut off a piece of meat from you, they wouldn't let it go. In the past, they had only heard rumors about spaceship thieves, but they did not expect to encounter them. How unlucky. What is it? There's actually a spaceship thief? Xiao Changtian was shocked. What era was this? There was actually such a character in the Jade Lake sacred world. This was too novel. Senior, you don't have to worry too much about these things. The Grand Master of the Majestic Jades sect looked at Xiao Changtian and nodded. It won't be easy for us to leave. Today, if the people on this ship don't pay a price, we won't leave so easily. At this moment, there were several small spaceships surrounding their spaceship. On the small spaceship at the front, a person jumped down and said with a smile. Chapter 927, Hand Over the Treasure. 1. The person who jumped down had a fierce look on his face, and his bare upper back was covered in scars. A pair of fierce eyes swept across everyone present. Do you know what sect we are from? How dare you rob us? The sect master of the Yaling sect looked at the people in front of her and said fiercely. I don't care who you are. As long as we have our eyes on you, don't even think about running away. The leader said disdainfully after hearing the words of the sect master of the Lush Scent sect. Damn it, how dare you look down on our Yaling sect? Aren't you afraid of being punished? The Yaling sect master did not expect these people to be so fearless. However, these people were indeed lawless and domineering in the sky. Indeed, no one could control them. Punishment. What a joke. We dare to rob so blatantly. Why would we be afraid of those punishments? That person looked at the sect master of the Yaoling sect and laughed loudly. Alright, I don't want to talk so much nonsense with you guys now. Hurry up and hand over all your valuable artifacts. That person looked at these people and said sternly, damn, aren't they bandits? It was really rare to see such a person now. Xiao Changtian muttered to himself. Fortunately, he did not bring much money with him. Otherwise, he would have lost a lot of money this time. Master, do you want me to teach them a lesson? At this moment, the eldest senior brother of the Majestic Jade sect looked at the scene before him and asked. Don't look at their sloppy looks. Their strength is not weak. If you go up and deal with them, I'm afraid you won't be their match. The sect master of the Majestic Jade sect looked at eldest senior brother and advised. The reason why these people were able to rob here so unscrupulously was because no one cared about them. They were also very powerful. Although there were only a few people who had come up this time, there were already quite a few people from Glory sect, not to mention those who had not come up. Therefore, this group of people in front of him was not easy to deal with. Then, sect master, what should we do now? Could he obediently snatch the things and hand them over to them? Eldest senior brother looked at the sect master and asked slowly. Hey, stop dilly-dallying. My temper isn't very good. If you don't act quickly, I'm going to make a move. That person looked at the people from the Yaoling sect and said fiercely. What are you so arrogant for? You bandits are really courting death. Our sect master will not let you off. At this moment, Yao Li looked at these people and said angrily. Bah, come, tie these people up. After hearing Yao Li's words, that person finally could not help but shout loudly. Before the people present could react, the person behind that person moved. All of you, hold your heads and squat down. Otherwise, don't blame us for being rude. Just as the people of the Majestic Jade sect were about to resist, they suddenly took out Saint-grade offensive magic tools. That magic tool was similar to a rifle. Moreover, it was a sacred item. Even a person of the Sage sect level would immediately fall to the ground if he was hit by this magic tool. The people who had wanted to resist all squatted down quietly when they saw that these people had all taken out such weapons. No way. How dare you snatch it in broad daylight? It's simply too detestable. Xiao Changtian, who had squatted down with the members of the Majestic Jade sect, muttered to himself as he looked at those people. What are you mumbling about? Be careful of your head. The person who walked to Xiao Changshan's side also heard his words. He looked at Xiao Changtian and said fiercely. What is that thing in your arms? Hurry up and hand it over. Just as that person was about to leave, he suddenly saw the Pai Xiu in Xiao Changshan's arms and said fiercely. This is just my pet. Don't touch him. Xiao Changtian was helpless. His pet was already in such a state, why were these people still not letting him go? Cut the crap. Take that guy out quickly. Don't force me to do it. The man was very curious about what was moving in Xiao Changtian's arms, so he said to him rudely. Oh. Seeing this scene, although Pai Xiu didn't know why his master didn't attack these people, he still obediently came out from Xiao Changshan's arms. F***ck. What kind of F***king monster was this? He actually looked so scary. When that person saw the face of the black beast, he was shocked. Then, before everyone could react, that person kicked Pai Xiu's body. F***ck. Are you F***king courting death? Xiao Changtian didn't expect that the person in front of him would be so overbearing, directly attacking his Pai Xiu. Finally, Xiao Changtian couldn't help but stand up and shout at that person. Bang! 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 The moment Xiao Changtian roared, the weapons in their hands all made a banging sound. D***mn, boss, what's going on? The gun in my hand is rotten. Boss, Boss, mine, the gun in my hand is also broken. Boss, me too. The gun in my hand seems to be broken too. At this moment, all their attention was drawn to the guns in their hands. None of them had expected such a sacred artifact to shatter in an instant. Then, that person. At this moment, these people finally realized that the reason why their artifacts had shattered was because of Xiao Changshan's roar. No, no, no. No way, how could that person have such powerful strength? He looked like a mortal. At this moment, the person standing beside their boss muttered. How was this possible? Not only did that person not look like a powerful figure, but he also did not feel any spiritual energy fluctuation from his body. So what was going on just now? Senior is really too amazing. The bandits did not know, but the sect master of the Jade Chilling sect knew. This attack was definitely a warning from Senior. These people were unlucky to have met a Senior. You! Why are you yelling at me? The man panicked when Xiao Changtian shouted. He didn't expect the man in front of him to be so powerful. The moment he roared, his mind went blank, as if his entire body was about to be torn apart. Fortunately, my pet is fine. If something happened to my pet, I wouldn't just roar. Xiao Changtian rolled his eyes at that person. Although this Pai Xiu often caused trouble, Xiao Changtian more or less developed feelings for Pai Xiu. Therefore, when this person attacked Pai Xiu, Xiao Changtian was very angry. Chapter 928, I Can Only Come Down, 1, Old. Boss, then. What should we do? That person didn't seem to be that simple. Seeing Xiao Changtian like this, a few people standing in the distance whispered. Damn it, all of the holy artifacts in his hands were destroyed because of his voice. Damn it, what else can we do? Hurry up and retreat. Although the boss was unwilling, Xiao Changshan's strength was too strong. Retreat. In the end, the boss gritted his teeth and said. That person was so powerful. If they still failed, it would probably not be as simple as this shout. You're leaving already? However, before Xiao Changtian could react, those people jumped off the spaceship one after another. Xiao Changtian didn't know that his shout had broken their weapons. He was too engrossed in his anger to notice the details. Senior, thank you for chasing these people away. The sect master said happily as she watched these people leave. Senior was still amazing. With just a shout, these people were scared away. This made the sect master of the Yaoling sect admire him. Ha, you're too kind. Xiao Changtian said helplessly. Were these people really scared away by his shout? How was that possible? Where did he get such great ability? How could a person who even the sect master of the Yaoling sect and the others were afraid of be scared away by his shout? It must be that the sect master of the Jadeite sect had used some secret technique that he could not see and did not want him to know. I was wondering how strong that senior was. They did not expect it to be so powerful. With just a shout, these people were all scared away. At this moment, even the eldest senior brother of the majestic Jade sect sighed with emotion. That's right, that's right. No wonder the sect master respects him so much. Such a powerful person, even the demons would be scared away. Let's not talk about the demons. Back when this senior was guarding the demons in the Jade Nether Kingdom, the demons were so frightened that they revealed the spy before they could even make a move. When this gossip was mentioned, the surrounding people became excited. What? It's actually so terrifying. This senior was too unworthy. I wonder when he'll be as strong as this senior. At this moment, the people of the Yaoling sect were full of admiration for Xiao Changtian, who was beside the sect master of the Yaoling sect. On the other side, near the East China Sea. It's been so many days, why isn't Xiao Changtian here yet? Could it be that something went wrong on the way? Shen Ba looked into the distance and asked in confusion. They had been here for a few days, but they still hadn't seen Xiao Changtian. They hadn't even seen a spaceship in this area. It can't be that we encountered some spaceship thief, right? Shang-Chi joked when he heard Xinba words. Tisk dash, just as Shang-Chi finished speaking, the leader who had already escaped sneezed fiercely. Hey, hurry up and get the front to move faster. That person is simply too terrifying. A sneeze actually shattered all of our sacred artifacts. Fortunately, I gave the order to run quickly. Otherwise, when that person attacked us, it would have been a waste of time. The boss looked at the people around him and said slowly. No, let the one in front go faster. I keep feeling that that person is very terrifying. After the boss finished speaking, he looked back worriedly. But there are so many saint-grade artifacts that are broken. How are we going to report back to them? Seeing how panicked their boss was, the people around them were also trembling. That person just now was too terrifying. Don't worry about how we're going to report. Let's talk about it if we don't want to live. The boss looked at the people around him and said. On the other side, the spaceship gradually came to a stop. Senior, I'm sorry, but because of the attacks of those bandits, the flying ship is no longer usable. We have to walk the rest of the way. The Grand Master of the Majestic Jade Sect looked at Xiao Changtian with embarrassment. What? It actually turned out like this. It was all those detestable people's fault. Xiao Changtian was a little helpless. He had been walking well, but he had encountered such a thing. However, Senior, you don't have to worry. This place was only a few days away from the East China Sea. Although the sect master of the Yaoling sect was also very angry, he had no choice. If it wasn't for Senior being so powerful and scaring those people away, they were probably robbed by those people until they were penniless. Although those bandits were very strong, it was said that they usually did not attack easily. As long as he could hand over all the valuable things on him, they would let him go. Fortunately, this time, only the flying ship was damaged. Otherwise, they would not be able to keep any of their artifacts. Sect Master Yaolin, it's fine. Since that's the case, let's just walk the rest of the way. Although Xiao Changtian was very helpless, he had no other choice. After all, he was still riding on someone else's flying ship. After a while, the spaceship slowly landed on the ground. Awoo! Just as the flying ship landed, Pai Xiu in Xiao Changshan's arms cried out loudly. What's wrong? Why is your reaction so intense? Pixie's cry made Xiao Changtian jump. Awoo! The Pai Xiu jumped down from Xiao Changshan's arms and howled at Xiao Changtian before running away. Sigh. You Pai Xiu, what do you want to do? Seeing that Pai Xiu didn't know how to do it, he ran into the distance. Xiao Changtian asked loudly in surprise. However, Pai Xiu didn't pay attention to Xiao Changshan's shouts and ran further and further away. Senior, looking at this sudden situation, the average sect master of the Yaoling sect wanted to say something but hesitated. Hey, eldest senior brother, what kind of pet do you think that senior has? Why is it so ugly? Pai Xiu's running back attracted everyone's attention. Therefore, someone could not help but ask in a low voice. That's right. Actually, I've noticed it a long time ago. However, he was too embarrassed to ask. That's right. What exactly is that money being raised? They were all very curious because the Pai Xiu in Xiao Changshan's arms was too strange. They had never seen it before. I think he should be raising an ugly monster. At this moment, the eldest senior brother said slowly to these people. What is it? Ugly? Is there such a demonic beast in our Jade Lake sacred world? Hearing eldest senior brother's words, the surrounding people asked in surprise. Ugly monster. This was the first time they had heard of this demonic beast. You people. The scale was small. The scale is too small. Eldest brother sighed and shook his head. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 929, Forbidden Spiritual Zone, 1, No, Eldest Senior Brother, we really haven't heard of this demonic beast's name. That's right. What level of demonic beast is that? She's actually called Ugly Monster. When they saw Eldest Senior Brother's mysterious expression, they immediately surrounded him and asked. I told you people to use more labor, more labor. You just don't listen to advice. Eldest Brother looked at these people and shook his head. In our Yaolin sect's library, there is a book that records this ugly monster. Don't look at this ugly monster's ugly appearance. His strength is unfathomable. I read in that book that it seems like this ugly monster is an ancient divine beast. Eldest Brother looked at the people around him and quickly explained. Eldest Senior Brother, you're still the best. That's right, that's right. Eldest Senior Brother, you're so knowledgeable. After hearing the explanation from the eldest brother, everyone praised him. We really didn't expect that Senior's pet to be such a powerful thing. Finally, everyone looked at Xiao Changtian with admiration. That's right. Don't look at how ugly Senior's pet is. If he were to be ruthless, no one present would be able to escape. Eldest Brother was also silently sighing at the side. If only he could have a pet like that. Although that pet was a little ugly, it was still very powerful. No matter how ugly it was, he could accept it. Damn it, he's so powerful, but he's not willing to help me. Isn't he just complaining that I can't give him anything valuable? Yao Li stood in the distance and glared at Xiao Changtian. This senior even found an excuse to say that he didn't have much strength. Hee hee, what a joke. Wasn't he just unwilling to help him? He must make him regret it. Senior, what should we do now? The Yaoling sect master asked helplessly as she watched Pai Xiu run away. This was Senior's pet, but Senior didn't know why he didn't chase after it. It's already so late. Why don't we set up camp here? After all, I don't know where my pet has gone. In the end, Xiao Changtian looked at Pai Xiu's disappearing figure and said helplessly. If he chased after it, he definitely wouldn't be able to catch up, but he believed that Pai Xiu would definitely come back on his own. He didn't know what he was going to do now. Alright, Senior. Since you've said so, it's getting late. Let's wait here. Yaoling sect master immediately agreed to Xiao Changshan's suggestion. I'm really sorry. My pet is currently in a rebellious phase and is not easy to discipline. I've troubled you this time. Xiao Changtian apologized to these people. This damn Pai Xiu didn't even say where he was going and just ran away like that. When he came back, he had to teach him a good lesson. Senior, you're not causing us trouble. We're grateful that you've taken care of those bandits. The sect master of the Majestic Jade sect said immediately. Alright, so everyone from the Yaoling sect will set up camp here tonight. Then, the sect master turned around and said to the people behind her. In that case, I'll show everyone my skills tonight. In any case, there were probably many demon beasts in such a large forest. Xiao Changtian smiled at the sect leader of the jail sect. Since these people were willing to wait for him here, Xiao Changtian would cook dinner for them to repay them. Xiao Changtian turned around and walked towards the dark forest behind him. This forest, just as the Yaoling sect master agreed with a smile, he suddenly realized that something was wrong. Yao Yin, quickly look at the map. Where exactly are we in this forest? The sect master's expression turned ugly. All her attention had been on the senior's pet. He did not notice where they were at all. However, looking at the gloomy forest around them, the sect leader of the Yaoling sect felt that something was wrong. Hiss, sect master, we seem to be in the forbidden spiritual zone now. Eldest brother didn't know if he didn't look, but he was shocked when he saw it. When he saw the relaxed expression on the middle-aged man's face, he thought that they had just landed in an ordinary forest. He did not expect that they would actually land in the forbidden spiritual zone. This spiritual forbidden zone was extremely terrifying. It was even more terrifying than the wild forbidden zone that Xiao Changtian lived in. It was said that even if people could get out of this place, they were either crazy or stupid. No one knew what the strength of the demon beasts in this forbidden spiritual zone was. No one knew what terrifying things were in this forbidden spiritual zone. What? How did this happen? The Grand Master of the Majestic Jade sect immediately walked to Yao Yin's side and asked in disbelief. Eldest senior brother, are you sure? That's right, eldest senior brother, don't scare us. How did we end up in this place? Upon hearing the name of the forbidden spiritual zone, the expressions of everyone from the Jade Chilling sect changed. How could they not have heard of this place? This place had always been used as a horror story, but now they were all here. Zone. Sect Master, I'm really not lying to you. Sect Master, look for yourself. We're in this forbidden spiritual zone now. Yao Yin saw that everyone was in disbelief and immediately brought the map in front of everyone. We're doomed. We're still in this place. When everyone saw the location on the map, their faces turned pale. Since they had arrived at this place, it meant that their death was about to arrive. This was simply too terrifying. Zone. Sect Master, what should we do now? Are we finished here? At this moment, even eldest brother's heart was filled with fear. What else can it be? I think that senior must have done it on purpose. At this moment, second brother, who had not spoken for a long time, looked at everyone and said fiercely. Yao Li. How can you maliciously speculate about senior like this? Hearing Yao Li's words, the sect master of the Majestic Core sect immediately berated her. All of this might be part of that senior's scheme. Otherwise, why would everything be so coincidental? Also, now that this senior has left, he might not do anything to us later. Yao Li looked at the people around her and said everything she wanted to say. He didn't suspect that Xiao Changtian was targeting them. Instead, he wanted Xiao Changtian to remember that he would not have a good ending if he provoked him. How could this be? That's right. That senior is so powerful. Why is he targeting us? Although many people refuted him, they were also suspicious. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 930, Black Monkey, 1, P. Yao Li, I won't allow you to spout nonsense like this. How could I not know what kind of person senior is? The Yaoling sect master had not expected that Yao Li would actually have such a huge prejudice against senior. If senior heard this, what would happen? Sect master, don't be angry. That's right, sect master. Second senior brother might be too anxious. The people around did not expect that second senior brother would be slapped by the sect master because of what he said. Therefore, he immediately went forward to persuade her. Sect master, you have also been blinded by him. I'm doing this for the sake of our sect's brothers and sisters. Yao Li looked at the sect master of the Jadeite sect and said aggrievedly. That's right. Sect master, second senior brother, you're too anxious. Please don't take it to heart. Seeing this, Yao Yin immediately went forward to persuade him. After all, Yao Li had grown up with them since she was young. When they saw the sect master hit Yao Li, they had to go up and persuade her no matter what. Let me tell you, Yao Li. You absolutely can't say such words a second time. The Yaoling sect master took a deep breath and said solemnly to Yao Li. This Yao Li actually didn't know what was good for her and even maliciously speculated about senior. If senior heard these words, she didn't know what senior would do to them. He might not even be able to protect the Yaoling sect, let alone Yao Li. I understand, sect master. Although Yao Li was extremely resentful, she could only silently agree. Although he had been slapped, he had achieved his goal this time. He wanted to make everyone suspicious of Xiao Changtian. On the other side, Xiao Changtian was happily walking in the forest. Why do the trees in this place feel so strange? The bark was dark black. He didn't know if the meat of the animals growing here was delicious. Xiao Changtian looked around and muttered. Hiss, there's actually a human who dares to barge into my territory. A black monkey standing on a tree in the distance narrowed his eyes and said after seeing Xiao Changtian. Master Monkey, this human is so blind. Do you want me to teach him a lesson? Beside the black monkey, a little monkey looked at him and asked. Humph. Such a lowly human had no spiritual power at all. It doesn't even cost me to do anything. The big black monkey looked at Xiao Changtian and said disdainfully. Go, Xiao Si, go kill that person. And don't let that person's blood smell in this area. I hate the smell of blood. The big black monkey said a few words to the little monkey beside him before closing its eyes again. All right, Master Monkey, I'll do it now. After the little monkey heard the order, it immediately jumped away. Hiss, why haven't I seen any animals around after walking for so long? Xiao Changtian said helplessly after walking for a while. This wouldn't do. He had said that he would cook dinner for the people of the Yaoling sect. Shoo shoo, at this moment, Xiao Changtian suddenly felt something fly over his head. However, after looking around, Xiao Changtian didn't see anything. Then, Xiao Changtian continued to walk forward. He didn't believe that there wasn't even a single wild animal in such a large forest. Whoosh! Whoosh! Just as Xiao Changtian took 2 more steps forward, a strange sound came from above his head. Hiss, what happened? Was there something on it? Xiao Changtian finally stopped, raising his head to look at the black leaves. Bang! Just as Xiao Changtian was staring at the black leaves above his head, a huge stone suddenly smashed down on his face. D*mn, why is there something attacking me? Fortunately, Xiao Changtian was agile and quickly dodged the stone. The stone smashed into the ground, and a huge pit instantly appeared. From this, it could be seen that the power of this stone was not small. If Xiao Changtian didn't escape in time, this stone would have crushed him to death. What is it? Come out quickly. I'm not afraid of you. Xiao Changtian said loudly to the black leaves. Since the stone was flying at him so accurately, it meant that there must be something on the tree. Hiss, a small human, do you know where you are now? Just as Xiao Changtian finished speaking, a voice came from the dark leaves. Stop pretending to be mysterious here. Come out quickly. Although I don't know where this place is, you can't do anything to me. Xiao Changtian said disdainfully. This sound sounded like those animals that had gained intelligence. Even if those animals gained intelligence, they were still animals. It was still far from enough to fight against him alone. Hee, you said it yourself. Since that's the case, don't blame me for being heartless. Monkey, who was hiding in the dense leaves, jumped down from the tree after saying that. F*ck. When Xiao Changtian saw that monkey, his expression changed instantly. Ha ha ha, this is too funny. Why was this monkey so black? It looked so funny. Xiao Changtian thought that something powerful would jump down, but he didn't expect a little black monkey to jump down. There was only this little black monkey. If he spoke a little louder, he would be scared away. Ha! You, a puny human, actually dared to mock me. I think you're tired of living. Lowly humans are lowly humans. You actually dare to behave atrociously in this place. The little black monkey didn't expect Xiao Changtian to laugh at it so brazenly as soon as it jumped down. Hence, his expression changed instantly. Ha ha ha, little black monkey, I don't have time to play with you now. I won't hold it against you this time. Xiao Changtian couldn't help but laugh as he looked at the strange little black monkey. He didn't expect a monkey with spiritual intelligence to still look like this. Xiao Changtian didn't want to argue with him. Despicable human. Did you not understand what I said? I'll make you die here today. Hearing Xiao Changshan's words, the little black monkey couldn't help but roar. No, little black monkey, I intentionally let you live. Don't be ungrateful. Xiao Changtian didn't expect that the wild monkeys in the mountain had such a bad temper. Not only did they have a bad temper, but they also spoke so viciously to him. No matter what, he had to teach this monkey a lesson today. Ha! Since you want to die, I will fulfill your wish. After the little black monkey finished speaking, it rushed towards Xiao Changtian like lightning. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 931, Little Black Monkey, 1, Tisk, it's just a little monkey. I don't believe that I can't deal with you today. Xiao Changtian looked at the little black monkey rushing towards him like a bolt of lightning. His face was full of disdain. However, the little black monkey didn't care about what Xiao Changtian said. In the blink of an eye, it arrived in front of Xiao Changtian. Lowly human, hurry up and die. The little black monkey said fiercely in front of Xiao Changtian. However, before Little Black could make a move, Xiao Changtian grabbed the tail of Little Black Monkey. Ha ha ha, Little Black Monkey, you must have never ridden a roller coaster before, right? I'll let you experience it today. Xiao Changtian, who was pulling the little black monkey's tail, swung it around. Bang! I'm so sorry. I hit a tree. Whoosh! Ioyo, you don't want to return the favor. I threw you into the grass. Xiao Changtian pulled the little black monkey's tail and swung it around. Dash, this human, this lowly human, why is he so strong? There was clearly no spiritual energy fluctuation on his body. He was the lowest human. The little black monkey could not understand why this person could throw him around so easily. Because of his strength, there were not many people in the entire forest who could go against him, except for the big black monkey. But now, he was humiliated by a human who had no spiritual power at all. For a moment, the little black monkey could not accept it. Xiao Changtian dragged the little black monkey and swung it around for a long time before letting go. Phew, I'm so tired. You're just a little black monkey. You look skinny and small, but why do you feel a little heavy when you're dragged? Xiao Changtian looked at the little black monkey and laughed. But seeing how skinny you are, I won't do anything to you today. If you were a little stronger, I would definitely eat you tonight. Xiao Changtian hadn't seen any other animals except for this little black monkey. However, this little black monkey didn't have much meat on its body. It was also so black. One didn't have to look to know that it definitely wasn't delicious. He might as well let it go. But, despicable human. The little black monkey did not expect to be laughed at by such a lowly human one day. Just you wait. I won't let you off. Seeing Xiao Changtian laughing at him, the little black monkey stood up angrily and ran away. Forget it, forget it. It was better to find this fatter animal first. Xiao Changtian didn't care about the little black monkey at all. After all, a wild monkey with such strength would be obedient after being taught a lesson. The little black monkey soon ran to the top of the mountain in the distance. Children, children, come quickly, come quickly. Standing on the highest branch of the mountain, the little black monkey shouted at the group of black monkeys below. King, King, what's wrong, King? Who made you so angry? When the group of black monkeys below heard the little black monkey's words, they immediately surrounded it. A lowly human trespassed into Master Monkey's territory. Master Monkey wanted me to teach him a lesson. I didn't expect that. Not only did I fail to teach that human a lesson, but I was also humiliated by him. The little black monkey quickly explained the whole thing from beginning to end. Damn it, after so many years, there are actually blind humans who barged in here again. Your Majesty, don't worry. We will definitely avenge you. After the little black monkey finished speaking, the group of black monkeys below instantly understood what he meant. Children, you must be careful. That person was able to deal with me so easily, which means that he's very strong. Although I don't know why I can't feel any spiritual power from him. The little black monkey looked at the group of furious black monkeys and reminded them. Your Majesty, don't worry. No matter how strong that person is, we have so many monkeys. We don't believe that we can't deal with a human. After the little black monkey reminded everyone, the monkeys below said the same thing. Children, you are really the king's good children. Every monkey that came back would definitely be rewarded. Although the little black monkey had tried Xiao Changshan's power, he didn't believe that his children couldn't deal with a mere human. On the other side, Xiao Changtian finally found a fat boar. Good, after searching for so long, I finally found something edible. That wild boar looks so fat. Xiao Changtian looked at the wild boar in the distance with its head lowered, not knowing what it was doing. Such a fat wild boar was enough for all of them to eat. As long as he took down this wild boar, he would not have to look for other animals. Black pig, there seems to be a human there. A reddish-black spider looked at the wild boar and said. Black spider, why is your eyesight not good recently? How could a human appear in this place? The wild boar did not take his words to heart at all. It thought that the spider was joking with it. No, black pig, I definitely didn't see wrongly. That's a human. After hearing the wild boar's words, the black spider deliberately climbed up the tree to take a look. On the other side, Xiao Changtian looked at the wild boar with a satisfied smile. But it's strange. This wild boar is also completely black. The little black monkey was the same. Although Xiao Changtian was curious why these animals were all black, it didn't stop him from catching the wild boar. What is it? Wasn't this area Master Monkey's territory? How could Master Monkey tolerate a human appearing in his territory? After hearing the spider's words, the wild boar quickly raised its head and looked into the distance. Cunning human, maybe Master Monkey hasn't noticed it yet. The spider was also curious. How could this human be so bold to come to this place? TSK, it's just a human. Why are you so flustered? Then, looking at the black spider, the wild boar said helplessly. Why am I nervous? Wasn't he just a mere human? Can this human make me nervous? Black spider said loudly when he saw the wild boar questioning him. I'm just curious because I haven't seen a human for so many years. However, it seemed that the human was walking towards them. Then, the black spider saw Xiao Changtian slowly walking towards the wild boar. What's wrong? He was just a human. Could it be that he wanted to launch a sneak attack? The black pig said slowly in disdain. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 932, The Black Pig is Shocked, 1, At this moment, on the other side, where the spaceship landed. Why do you think that senior hasn't returned after such a long time? That's right. The sky is about to turn dark. At this moment, the people of the Yaoling sect were all worried. If senior was really like what second senior brother said, then wouldn't they all be finished? Why are you all so impatient? Senior, if you go out to look for something, you will definitely need to spend some time. The sect master of the Yaoling sect had heard the discussions of these people, so she spoke up. But, master, this senior has been gone for so long. Why is there no news at all? Even Yao Yin's heart wavered. After all, this place was not any other place. This place was a divine forbidden zone. It was an existence that everyone in the divine pool's sacred world feared. Why, are you questioning me too? The Grand Master of the majestic Jade sect glared at Yao Yin and said. Master, I'm just a little worried. Yao Yin hurriedly explained to the sect master. Looking at this scene, second senior brother Yao Li was extremely satisfied. This was the effect he wanted. He wanted everyone to suspect Shao Changtian. As long as everyone was suspicious of Shao Changtian, then he wouldn't have to worry so much when he made his move. On the other side, Shao Changtian quietly approached the wild boar. Black Pig, that human is coming. Hurry up and be careful. Although Black Spider could see that the human was just an ordinary human, he still felt that something was wrong. Why is a small human so excited? Black Spider, I realize that you're becoming more and more timid. Black Pig looked at Black Spider's trembling appearance and said disdainfully. Black Pig, just be careful. I'll go up first. Seeing Shao Changtian getting closer and closer, the Black Spider finally couldn't help but climb up the tree after saying that to the Black Pig. TSK, a coward is just a mere person. I'll kill Brother Pig later. The Black Pig glanced at Shao Changtian, who was quietly approaching. That pig doesn't look very smart. I'm almost in front of him, but he doesn't even know how to run. Shao Changtian looked at the Black Pig with confusion. Even the wild boar in his yard knew that it would run away when it saw him. And this pig was actually so calm. It was probably because there were very few people in this place. This wild boar definitely had not seen anyone before. However, this was just right. It would be much more convenient for him to make his move later. TSK, a human is actually so arrogant. He still dares to walk forward when he sees your pig brother. Black Pig did not expect this person in front of him to be so bold. He was actually not afraid after he glared at him fiercely just now. Looks like it's time to let that human see the power of my Black Pig. After the Black Pig finished speaking, it turned around and faced Shao Changtian. Oh, I thought I met a stupid pig. I didn't expect him to not be so stupid. Shao Changtian said with a sigh of relief when he saw that the wild boar had finally turned around. He was originally worried that eating such a stupid pig would affect his intelligence, but it seemed that this pig was not that stupid. Roar! Roar! The Black Pig roared at Shao Changtian. Stop screaming. No one will come to save you even if you scream until your throat breaks today. Shao Changtian laughed loudly when he heard the Black Pig's cry. Damn it, this damned human actually dares to humiliate me like this. I want him to eat me up. The Black Pig didn't expect that its threat would turn into a plea for help from Shao Changtian. How could he endure this? Boom! At that moment, the black boar could not help but move and charged at Shao Changtian. However, before the Black Pig could run 2 meters, it was tripped by something on the ground. D*MN, I really didn't see wrongly. This pig is a silly pig. Shao Changtian couldn't help but sigh when he saw the Black Pig's expression. I don't know if eating such a wild boar will affect my intelligence, but there are no other animals in this place. I'll make do with this wild boar. Helpless, Shao Changtian stepped forward. Roar! This human, this damned human, actually mocking me like this. Damn it, what was on the ground that made old pig trip? The black boar was extremely angry at this moment. He had never been so embarrassed before. This time, it was not only embarrassing, but it was also embarrassing in front of such a lowly human. The black boar's anger could burn everything around it. Aya, why does this black pig look so angry? Aya, who cares? Shao Changtian also noticed the black pig's angry look. However, this did not affect the black pig's cooking of their dinner. Just as the black pig was about to struggle, Shao Changtian grabbed his legs. Despicable human, I'll show you my power today. Xiao Changtian grabbed his legs so carelessly. Black Pig was so angry that he almost laughed. What was going on? Why can't I move? Didn't he just grab my legs? What exactly happened? However, just as the Black Pig was about to attack Xiao Changtian, it felt as if its entire body was being suppressed by something. He wanted to resist, but he had no strength at all. Impossible. I, Black Pig, have the strength of the Sage Sect. How is this possible? I can't move at all now. The Black Boar was extremely shocked at this moment. He could not believe that he was actually suppressed by this human in front of him. Is it because of this person in front of me? Wasn't this person in front of him just an ordinary mortal? The Black Pig stared at Xiao Changtian with wide eyes in disbelief. I advise you to behave yourself. Otherwise, don't blame me for being rude. Xiao Changtian looked at the Black Pig and said with satisfaction. This Black Pig was not stupid enough to struggle even after being caught by him. Roar! Roar! However, how could the Black Pig not struggle? He really did not believe that the person in front of him was a terrifying expert at all. Why did this expert have the aura of a mortal? How annoying. I already told you not to move, but you still insist. Xiao Changtian looked at the Black Pig that was screaming everywhere. He could not help but grab a wooden stick from the ground and smash it on the Black Pig's head. Black Pig. Seeing this scene, Black Spider, who had been hiding on the tree, was so scared that his face turned pale. That person is simply too terrifying. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 933, Rich. 1. Fortunately, I hid just now. Otherwise, I would definitely be finished. At this moment, Black Spider said with lingering fear. However, the unconscious Black Pig did not know that he would never wake up again. At this moment, Pai Xiu, who had already disappeared, stood on a slope. This is the place, this is the place. The thing I'm looking for is in here. Pai Xiu looked excitedly at the slope under his feet. The reason why he had left Xiao Changtian in such a hurry was because he had sensed that something was wrong with this place. What was wrong with this place wasn't something scary. Instead, Pai Xiu felt that there were many treasures. Not only were there many treasures, but there were also a lot of gold coins in this place. Pai Xiu also searched for a long time before finding this place. No, I have to dig it up first. The smell of gold coins in this place was too strong. I can't help but want to crawl in. After saying that, Pai Xiu started to dig at the slope under his feet. After digging for about 15 minutes, Pai Xiu still had not dug up the slope. I didn't expect this treasure to be hidden so deeply. However, even if these treasures are hidden 3,000 miles underground, I'll still go in and take a look today. Pai Xiu could feel that the aura of the gold coin was getting closer and closer to him. Moreover, he had not eaten gold coins for many days. When he helped his master find gold coins, he would secretly hide some. However, his master had locked him in the courtyard for such a long time. The gold coins he had hidden had long been eaten up. Therefore, when he felt the rich smell of gold coins, Pai Xiu's saliva almost flowed to the ground. Lord, don't worry. We've already hidden the artifacts you asked us to plunder. On the other side, the boss of the spaceship thief who had just escaped looked at the demon race in front of him and said fawningly. You have to ensure the safety of those things. If anything happens to those things, none of you will live. After hearing this person's words, the demon race person said worriedly. Don't worry. Although the entrance is in a place with many people and eyes, the final treasure vault is in the forbidden spiritual zone. From the entrance to the final treasure vault, the path inside is like a maze. Not only that, but there are also quite a few complicated and maze-like roads. There are also many offensive weapons along the way. If it weren't for our people, there's a 99% chance that we wouldn't have found it. Seeing that the demon was worried, the boss immediately explained. In that case, I'll go back and report. We might not be able to use these things at any time. After saying that to the boss, the demon instantly disappeared from where he was. Boss, that demon really looks terrifying. After the demon left, the person beside the boss said slowly. It seems that our cooperation with the demons was the right choice. As long as the devil race occupies the Jade Lake Sacred World, then the Jade Lake Sacred World will have a place for us sooner or later. At that time, we can be the king of the mountain in peace. The reason why boss wanted to cooperate with the demon race was because the demon race had promised them. As long as they could help the devil race provide the high-grade artifacts used by the cultivators, they would definitely benefit when the devil race occupied the Jade Lake Sacred World. However, they did not know that the treasure vault that they could not possibly be ambushed was now under the feet of Pai Xiu. Soon, soon. I can feel Dollar's aura getting stronger and stronger. Pai Xiu was getting more and more excited. Immediately, his movements gradually sped up. Because it was too funny, Pai Xiu used his feet while borrowing his spiritual power. Bang! Ha ha ha, it's open, it's open. I'm finally open. Finally, his hard work paid off. Pai Xiu finally dug out a hole the size of a rubber ball under his feet. Wow! So many gold coins. I must eat my fill today. Pai Xiu looked down from the hole and was immediately stunned by the scene in front of him. Gold coins. It was gold coins. What greeted his eyes were gold coins. The gold coins seemed to have piled up into a mountain in the cave. Woohoo! Gold coins. I'm here. Pai Xiu didn't even think and quickly jumped down. Pow! Dollar, I love you so much. Ha ha ha, rich, rich. Pai Xiu, who had jumped to the top of Gold Coin Mountain in an instant, seemed to be immersed in the clouds at this moment. Everything around him had turned into nothingness. Ha ha ha. I, Pai Xiu, am still the most capable. At this moment, Pai Xiu was intoxicated by these gold coins and couldn't remember Xiao Changtian and the others at all. On the other side, the people from the Yaoling sect were very anxious. Why is that senior so slow? That's right. Could it be that he really left us behind? At this moment, many people from the Yaoling sect were discussing in low voices, afraid that their sect leader would hear them. Hey, look at that figure in front of you. Doesn't it look like senior? At this moment, someone suddenly noticed a figure slowly walking over from afar. That figure seemed to be carrying something huge on its back. It seems so. That person seems to be senior. When everyone saw the figure clearly, they all said in surprise. Io, senior, where did you go? Why was he carrying such a huge wild boar? The Yaoling sect's sect master naturally saw the figure as well, so she went up to him from afar. Didn't I promise to make you dinner? I originally wanted to find some wild game, but I didn't expect to find such a wild boar after searching for a long time. Xiao Changtian smiled at the sect leader of the Yaoling sect. You've actually been delayed for so long. You must be hungry. Looking at the people from the Yaoling sect, Xiao Changtian smiled at them. Ha, senior, I'm not hungry. Seeing Xiao Changtian carrying such a big black wild boar, everyone present was stunned. They had never seen such a big and black wild boar. Damn, this big black boar seems to be a black demon boar of the sage sect level. At this moment, someone said. What is it? Black demon boar. It was actually that terrifying thing. At first, I actually didn't see it. I thought that some wild boar was actually so black. After hearing that person's words, the surrounding people began to sigh. This senior was simply too powerful. Let me tell you, don't be blinded by him. At this moment, Yaoli stood beside everyone and said slowly. He's actually so generous as to give us a wild boar from Glory Sect. He might not have any good intentions. You'd better be careful. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 907, Who told her to play magic like this? Editor, Henyi Translations. To be able to control such a powerful devil beast, the 51 Devi humans who died aren't a loss at all. The boss of the Dark Devi humans never seemed to take the other Dark Devi human players seriously. He had no feelings for the other Dark Devi human players. Otherwise, he would not have sent all of them to their deaths. However, how could the boss of the Dark Devi humans control the Blue Cat familiar? Although the Dark Devi human boss magic was puppet silk magic, which could theoretically control all magic, it still depended on the caster's own strength. This was like even if you have a rope, could you pull the entire planet with it? Wasn't this daydreaming? In any case, Succubus Strawberry and the others could not understand. Even the Blue Cat familiar did not understand why the boss of the Dark Devi humans was so shameless. The Dark Devi human boss continued, do you think I'm so naive? When they self-destructed, I had already used puppet silk string on you. You're already mine. While speaking, the boss of the Dark Devi humans looked at Su Qianqian. Kill her. The Dark Devi human boss used the puppet silk magic to control the Blue Cat familiar. However, it made the boss of the Dark Devi humans feel awkward for a few seconds. This was because the Blue Cat familiar was completely unmoved. Go kill her. The Dark Devi human boss activated an even more powerful puppet silk magic. However, the Blue Cat familiar remained unmoved. At this moment, the boss of the Dark Devi humans was like a clown. The netizens in the Heavenly Dao live stream were also mocking the boss of the Dark Devi humans. Ha, this is so funny. As long as I'm not embarrassed, it's the world that's embarrassed. In the beginning, the Dark Devi human boss was a ruthless person, but in front of Su Qianqian, he was still useless. That's right. In the beginning, he was extremely arrogant and his mouth was about to curl up into the sky. In the end, this is the best he can do. I thought it was a king, but it turned out to be bronze. Time passed bit by bit. Nearly half a minute passed. The Dark Devi human boss felt so embarrassed that he could scratch his toes. However, he could not understand why he could not control the Blue Cat devil beast. Just because it was Su Qianqian's magical pet? Of course not. Instead, it was an absolute suppression of strength. The Blue Cat familiar said, you're like a clown. I'm a supreme devil beast. How can I be easily controlled by your puppet silk magic? As soon as that was said, the boss of the Dark Devi humans was enlightened. That was a supreme devil beast. He was indeed a clown at this moment. He wanted to use the puppet silk magic to control a supreme level devil beast. Big Blue Cat, go kill him. Su Qianqian gave the order. Without another word, the Blue Cat familiar launched a fatal blow at the Dark Devi human boss. The Blue Cat familiar's speed was quite fast. It was definitely not something that the Dark Devi human boss could dodge. Crack! In an instant, just like that, the Dark Devi human boss was cut into pieces by the Blue Cat familiar's sharp claws. Upon seeing this scene, Su Qianqian's heart did not waver. At this moment, her thoughts seemed to have flown far away. She was thinking. It would be good if there was a support player to clean up the battlefield at this time. Preferably the kind that could be used to wash clothes and cook. However, it was really not easy to find a satisfactory logistics Devi human player. The demand was simply too high. Not only did they have to be strong, fast, and agile, but they also had to do all kinds of chores. Most importantly, their strength could not be low. If it was low, then there was no way to enter this place. Ring. 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 At this moment, 3 seconds after the wind chimes sounded, the heavenly Tao system's voice sounded as promised. Congratulations to Chosen One Number 1, Su Qianqian, for completing the first kill of the boss of the 56th level of the Realm of Seven Fiends. Congratulations to Chosen One Number 1, Su Qianqian, for obtaining the exclusive skill, Puppet Silk Magic. Congratulations to Chosen One Number 1, Su Qianqian, for obtaining 14 experience points. Congratulations to Chosen One Number 1, Su Qianqian, for obtaining exclusive equipment, Puppet Silk Rod. Now, Su Qianqian had already accumulated 8.4 billion experience points. She was only 2.6 billion experience points away from exchanging for a revival coin at the checkpoint. However, Su Qianqian already had 5 revival coins. But who would complain about having too many revival coins? An extra revival coin was equivalent to an extra life. The 5th Assault City of Devils. Su Qianqian let the blue cat familiar continue to wander around the city. This was already the 3rd time she had wandered around the city to find a satisfactory support Devi human player. However, after walking around, he still did not find anything. Su Qianqian did not go to the next level immediately. Instead, she first sent a 1,000 li voice transmission to Yu Fuxue, Qin Baiguang, and the others. She wanted to tell Yu Fuxue and the others about the situation. Although the party status was automatically removed with the faction, they were still teammates. The teammates were not only on the interface, but in their hearts. Since Su Qianqian acknowledged them and they sincerely treated Su Qianqian as their leader, then Su Qianqian would not ignore them. Therefore, Su Qianqian told Yu Fuxue and the others everything about how she cleared the level. Later, after Yu Fuxue and the others cleared the 50th level of the Realm of Seven Fiends, they could better perform in the faction battle. This would definitely help them pass the level smoothly and obtain greater benefits. Now, Su Qianqian was still using 1,000 li voice transmission with Yu Fuxue. Sister Fuxue, I already have 8.4 billion experience points. Su Qianqian told Yu Fuxue all the experience points she had obtained. And it wasn't a secret. Yu Fuxue said, in that case, if we clear 2 more levels of the Realm of Seven Fiends, we'll have 10 billion experience points. Of course, Yu Fuxue knew that 10 billion experience points could be exchanged for a revival coin. Moreover, she had worked hard to accumulate experience points for the revival coins. Now, Yu Fuxue had already cleared the level in hard mode on the 46th level of the Realm of Seven Fiends. However, the experience points Yu Fuxue obtained were only 3.2 billion. But just to be clear, Yu Fuxue had only passed the 46th level of the Seven Evil Demon Realm. She had already obtained 3.2 billion EXP. Perhaps after clearing the 60th level of the Realm of Seven Fiends, she would be able to obtain more than 20 billion experience points, or even 30 billion experience points. That meant he had 2 revival coins. In other words, he had 2 more lives. 1 more life, 1 more chance for mistake, and this chance referred to a fatal mistake. Sister Fuxue, is the pink rabbit obedient? Su Qianqian had asked the pink rabbit to accompany Yu Fuxue to clear the level. Yu Fuxue nodded and said, it's always been following me obediently. Su Qianqian giggled and said, hee, if that little rabbit doesn't listen obediently, I won't bring it along. A moment later, Su Qianqian ended the 1,000 li voice transmission with Yu Fuxue and headed for the 57th level of the Seven Evil Demon Realm. On the way, Su Qianqian was fiddling with the magic she had mastered. She seemed to have discovered a novel use of magic. Su Qianqian was surprised to discover that casting ice and fire magic at the same time, coupled with colored magic, and then releasing 7 colored magic, actually had an amazing effect. This effect could actually form a materialized image, just like photography. Holy shit! Who asked her to play magic like this? If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 935, So Many Black Monkeys. 1. It's the Black Bane Monkey. It was not an ordinary black monkey. The sect master and the others seemed to be preparing to come for us. The eldest brother was very frightened at the moment. He was really stunned when he saw that scene just now. If he had not reacted quickly, he would have fallen into the hands of those monkeys. Black Bane Monkey. How could this be? We didn't provoke them. When he heard the name Black Demon Monkey, the expression of the sect master of the Majestic Jades sect changed drastically. He had never expected that a black demon boar would be carried over by a senior. Why were there so many Black Bane monkeys in that place? What is it? Black Monkey. Xiao Changtian heard their conversation and asked them in confusion. Is that monkey completely black? That's right. Senior, there isn't just 1, 2, 10, or 5. Instead, it was filled with black monkeys hanging from the trees. Eldest brother hurriedly said to little Changtian. Damn it, he went back to find help. Xiao Changtian also realized that it must be the little black monkey that he had let go of earlier that had gone back to find help. It was coming to deal with him. If he had known that this little black monkey was so vengeful, he would not have let him go back then. Don't worry about this. I'll go take a look. Xiao Changtian said to the two of them. After all, it was the little black monkey that he had let go at the beginning. Senior, you must be careful. There are many monkeys there. Eldest brother said to Xiao Changtian worriedly. One had to know that those black fiend monkeys were on par with the black fiend boar. Although Senior had killed a black pig now, there were at least tens of thousands of black fiend monkeys in that place. At this moment, the people from the Yaoling sect finally realized that something was wrong. What's going on with eldest senior brother? Was there anything scary in the forest? That's right. I saw Senior leave in a hurry. Looking at eldest senior brother and the others, they could not help but ask. Terrifying, there are at least tens of thousands of Black Bane monkeys in that forest. This forbidden spiritual zone was simply too terrifying. Eldest brother did not hide what he had just seen. But don't worry. As long as Senior makes a move, those things shouldn't be Senior's match. Hee, there are so many black demon monkeys. Maybe that Senior did it on purpose. Second brother looked at this scene and said in a low voice disdainfully. On the other side, Pai Xiu had finally eaten his fill on Gold Coin Mountain. So many gold coins. I really want to stay here for the rest of my life. Looking at the gold coins under him, Pai Xiu said with emotion. If he hadn't thought of its owner now, he would have stayed here for a while longer. After finding this place, Master will forgive my previous actions no matter what. Pai Xiu stood up from Gold Coin Mountain reluctantly. Although he liked this place very much, his master was probably still waiting for him. It was better for him to return quickly. After all, his master was so powerful. If he did not come to find him for such a long time, he must have been waiting there. If he returned late, his master might not be very angry. On the other side, Xiao Changtian walked towards the forest behind him. Children, pay attention, pay attention. That person is coming. I'm telling you, don't let that person escape. Of course, the little black monkey also saw Xiao Changtian walking over. Therefore, he immediately said to the monkeys around him. Don't worry, great king. It's just one human. We have so many monkeys, how can we not deal with him? That's right, king. I think that human is the weakest among these people. Isn't it a piece of cake to deal with him? The surrounding monkeys immediately chattered after hearing the little black monkey's words. Don't underestimate the weakest person. I suffered a loss at his hands previously. You'd better be careful, that person is no ordinary person. The little black monkey looked at the monkeys around him. All of them were looking at Xiao Changtian without a care in the world, so he couldn't help but remind them. After all, Master Monkey had called for this human to disappear. They could not afford to make any mistakes. Damn it! Why did that monkey call so many monkeys over? Could it be that they were living in the flower fruit mountain? Xiao Changtian saw the black monkeys hanging on the trees from afar. They looked extremely terrifying. Why are there so many monkeys? There are so many monkeys, how can I chase them away? Xiao Changtian had thought that many monkeys would not be able to do anything. Who knew that they were densely packed like sesame seeds? Looks like there's only one way. Finally, Xiao Changtian thought of a solution. System, can I exchange for something? Although Xiao Changtian didn't have any ready-made items, he still had a system that allowed him to exchange items at any time. Ding! The system store has been opened. What does the host need to exchange for? The system chuckled after hearing Xiao Changshan's words. When Xiao Changtian heard the system's laughter, he knew that the system was up to something. Don't worry, host. We're one. Why would I cheat you? Of course, the system also heard Xiao Changshan's thoughts, so it immediately said to Xiao Changtian. System, I won't believe your nonsense. However, I want to exchange for something. Do you have any bananas in the system store? Xiao Changtian said to the system. Although he didn't know if the system could get him bananas, he knew that these black bane monkeys definitely couldn't resist the temptation of bananas. Xiao Changtian had never seen any fruits in the forest. Therefore, Xiao Changtian concluded that these black monkeys had never eaten bananas before. As long as he took the bananas, these black monkeys would definitely be attracted. When the time came, he would smear something on the bananas, and the black monkeys would run away on their own. Ding! Dear host, our shop has everything you need. There are bananas, but I don't know if you can accept the price. The system's voice rang out in his mind. Cut the crap. Just tell me how much it costs. I need it urgently now. Xiao Changtian rolled his eyes at the system. Why was the system so slow at such a critical moment? Ding! 1 crystal point for a banana. The system slowly stated the price of the banana. What? When Xiao Changtian heard the price of the banana, he was shocked. System, are you serious? A banana costs 1 crystal point. Xiao Changtian asked again in disbelief. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1637, News. With just a bit more money, Xie Feng's situation changed drastically. Inside Dong Lurong's coin purse, along with several coins, was a bundle of crumpled bills, including a few high-value notes, more than enough to last her at least a week. Xie Feng hailed a cab, finally spared from walking through the pouring rain. As she sat quietly in the back seat, her fingers traced the outline of Dong Lurong's purse, and the spare hotel key card she'd found inside. Dong Lurong had to know that Xie Feng returning would put both of them at risk. Yet, she still left her a way back. When the Security Bureau launched their citywide search, Dong Lurong's place was one of the least likely spots they'd check. Xie Feng thought back to stories she'd read, especially martial arts novels, where two heroes would meet for the first time and, recognizing their kindred spirits, become sworn brothers for life. Yet she could never recall any female characters sharing that same experience. Now she knew, it wasn't that it didn't happen. It just hadn't been written about. This D.A.M.N. rain won't quit, the cab driver grumbled, watching the wipers struggle to keep the winds. H.I.+ELD clear. In all my 30-odd years, I've never seen rain this heavy go on for so long. Xie Feng hummed distractedly, already planning her next move. She needed to warn her friends in the group chat before the security forces got to them. The capsule hotel Shed stayed at before likely hadn't drawn the bureau's attention yet. If she could find someone she knew there, she could borrow a phone and send a message. The driver, indifferent to her silence, kept venting about his family in the hospital, getting hit by a stray bullet from the security forces, his kid's school being shut down because the curriculum didn't meet imperial standards, and the mounting expenses everywhere. I'd saved up for ages, hoping to take my kid to see Dawnstar one day. Now the planet's gone, and the money's gone with it. I always wanted to visit, too, Xie Feng said, stirred by the memory of a childhood dream. Chatting with the driver almost made it feel like her world hadn't fallen apart, like this was just an ordinary, unlucky day. Right? I've only seen those red maple trees on TV, so tall and beautiful, the driver sighed. The Siv red maples, rising straight into the sky as if to touch the stars, were a signature of Dawnstar's landscape. It was said that walking among them could make you feel as if you'd stepped back into prehistoric times. Suddenly, Xie Feng sat upright. Wait. Yes. If there was anything unique to Dawnstar that Noonstar didn't have, it was the red maples. The trees weren't just a different species, they belonged to a different botanical family altogether. Vast forests of them were so breathtaking that entire cities had been built around them, turning into major tourist destinations. If Doomsday was linked to the red maples, if they were the cause of Dawnstar's extinction, of course the Empire wouldn't be concerned. But how could red maples destroy a planet? She had no idea. And what about the posthumans? Where did they come from? Chiu Chantian didn't seem to be lying, posthumans had appeared on Dawnstar. What connection could they possibly have to the trees? The thoughts swirled in Xie Feng's mind without resolution as the cab pulled up to her destination. After paying the fare, the driver handed her an umbrella, left behind by another Sanger. Elled from the rain, she made her way to the capsule hotel, almost feeling like she'd stepped back in time. Fortunately, she ran into a familiar face, someone she knew from the streets, though not well. Still, she managed to borrow his phone and sent out as many warnings as she could, hoping to eld others from the fallout she now faced alone. Make sure no one knows we know each other, she warned as she returned the phone. If they find out, it won't just be trouble for me but for you, too. The boy hesitated for a moment, realizing the weight of the situation. What about you? Do you have somewhere to go? No. Even with nowhere to go, Xie Feng didn't dare linger a second longer. Despite the torrential rain outside, as if it was trying to wash the whole world away, she gripped the flimsy umbrella, already trembling under the downpour, and stepped into the storm. The umbrella was practically useless, the wind blew so fiercely it felt like walking through ocean waves. There's nothing left to hold on to, she thought. Meeting Dong Luorong had been an unexpected gift. Now that she no longer had to worry about her other friends, Xie Feng felt an odd sense of relief wash over her. With nowhere to go, she figured she'd just take things one day at a time. If her life happened to come to an end tomorrow, she was ready for it. With that mindset, she entered a restaurant and ordered a steaming plate of curry rice, eating until sweat trickled down her face. Afterward, she cradled a free cup of hot tea and spent over an hour there, watching the endless rain fall outside. The storm shrouded the world in a dim gloom that made it feel like evening, though it was only the afternoon. While the security forces scoured the city for her in the pouring rain, she sat comfortably inside the restaurant, almost tempted to laugh at the absurdity of it. The place was empty, and the owner didn't seem to mind her staying. Exhausted from the sleepless night, Xie Feng unknowingly drifted off, slumped over the table. She was startled awake by a gentle nudge on her arm, nearly ping her head into the person standing next to her. The owner, startled as well, stepped back. What's wrong? Xie Feng asked groggily, sitting up. Was the owner asking her to leave? Without a word, the woman glanced toward the gloomy rain beyond the GLA's doors, then pointed to the television on the wall. Puzzled, Xie Feng turned to look. The TV was playing an emergency news broadcast, displaying a blurry image of a person's face. It seemed like a cropped section from an enlarged photo, the details fuzzy. But anyone who knew Xie Feng would recognize her features instantly. She'd seen that photo before. Back on the high-speed train, the overweight man who had grabbed her had shown her the same picture. She almost wanted to laugh bitterly. If she'd known it would come to this, she wouldn't have wasted that cup of hot coffee on him. That man must have reported her right away, submitting her photo. Chiu Chantian must have confirmed her ident. Matching it with existing records at the security bureau, which explained why the arrest notice had gone out so quickly. Wait, did this mean the parking lot cameras hadn't caught her? If they had footage of her from the surveillance cameras, wouldn't they have used that instead? After all, comparing her appearance from a year ago to last night would have been far more useful. The shop owner unmuted the television, and the news anchor's crisp imperial accent filled the room. Among the rioters involved in this morning's terrorist activity, one female suspect is still at large. Citizens who provide effective leads or assist in her capture will be rewarded. It's been playing for a while now, just on repeat, the shop owner said quietly in the local dialect from behind Xie Feng. They want every shop on the street to install surveillance cameras. I haven't installed mine yet. I won't call them, but you shouldn't stay here either. You need to go. Already on edge, Xie Feng grabbed her umbrella and hurried to the door. Just before leaving, she turned back and softly said, "Thank you." The owner gave her a silent nod. She couldn't stay on this street. Other shops might have surveillance cameras. Fortunately, the heavy rain offered some cover. In the dim light, it was difficult for anyone to make out the person under the umbrella. And in this downpour, there were hardly any people on the streets. Xie Feng didn't dare take a taxi again. She walked slowly through the pouring rain, soon becoming soaked to the bone. As she said various shops, she caught fragments of the news from their TVs. It turned out that two of the people with Cheng were still alive, though severely injured and undergoing emergency treatment at a heavily guarded hospital. The mayor's daughter-in-law tearfully thanked Chiu Chantian on television, saying he not only captured the culprits but also recovered their yacht. Her husband, however, was too embarrassed said to make a public appearance. Different people were being interviewed and offering opinions, but Chiu Chantian himself never appeared on screen. This was strange. Whenever he captured suspected posthumans, he would give long speeches on TV. Yet for such a major accomplishment, he was nowhere to be seen. He hadn't been injured. Xie Feng knew that much from how energetically he berated his subordinates back at the warehouse. Puzzled but unable to linger in one place, she stood near shop entrances, listening to the news through open doors, unwilling to close her umbrella. Anxious, she kept moving from one street to the next. Then, as if by some stroke of luck, she finally spotted an electronics store. In the window, large, high-definition TVs were all broadcasting the same news. Through decisive and intelligent leaders. H.I.P. With unwavering resolve in the face of danger, Officer Chiu not only escaped harm but successfully apprehended the criminals. He is in good health and currently resting, so there's no need for public concern, the male anchor said solemnly. He stands as a pillar holding back the rise of posthumans and preventing the impending doomsday. What kind of heartless criminals would jeopardize the entire city like this? If red maples were truly the cause of Dawnstar's downfall, then calling Chiu Chantian a pillar made sense. After all, a pillar just divides the river, letting the water flow around it. Xie Feng scoffed quietly, standing in the rain, watching the broadcast a little longer. The more she listened, the more a nagging unease settled over her. It wasn't based on anything concrete, more like the paranoia of seeing shadows where there might be none. But why would Chiu Chantian choose this moment to rest? His absence only fueled speculation and rumors. If he wasn't seizing the opportunity to accept praise, bolster his image, and intimidate potential threats. Was he really just lying in bed? Dong Luorong had mentioned that her driver was suspicious of Xie Feng. If the driver reported this to the security bureau, or worse, directly to Chiu Chantian himself, she stood on the street for nearly 20 minutes before finally flagging down a taxi. Jumping into the cab, she barely managed to close her umbrella, blurting out the hotel's name. Please, hurry. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 937, Finally Chased Away, 1. It did not make a single sound. Now that the forest had returned to silence, eldest brother had a bad feeling. Senior, what is your strength? Do you really need us to worry? The sect master of the majestic Jade sect glanced at Yao Yin and shook her head. With Xiao Changshan's strength, he could pierce through the sky with just a stretch of his hand. It was unnecessary for them to worry about him. It's good that you can't come back. Second brother muttered to himself as he listened to their conversation. Sigh. Look, Senior is back. At this moment, the figure of the Xiao Changtian appeared in front of everyone. Senior, you're finally back. How was it? Have you dealt with those black bane monkeys? The Yaoling sect master hurriedly stepped forward and asked. Sect master, don't worry. I've already driven away all those monkeys. Xiao Changtian nodded at the sect leader of the Yaoling sect. Senior, you're still amazing. Not only did you chase away those monkeys, but you also chased them away. I even found your pet. The Grand Master of the majestic Jade sect smiled at Xiao Changtian. Awoo. Roar. Just as the Yaoling sect master finished speaking, Pai Xiu jumped down from Xiao Changshan's body. Awoo, awoo, awoo. Pai Xiu gestured at Xiao Changtian. Senior, your pet seems to be trying to tell you something, right? The sect master of the majestic Jade sect looked at the strange Pai Xiu with a strange expression. Awoo. In the end, Pai Xiu saw that Xiao Changtian still didn't respond to him, so he spat out a gold coin unwillingly. This was a piece of gold coin that he had managed to hide in his teeth with great difficulty. In order to let Master go with him, he could only grit his teeth and give up. Are you saying that there are gold coins in that place? Seeing Pai Xiu spit out a gold coin, Xiao Changtian finally understood what Pai Xiu wanted to say. After hearing Xiao Changshan's words, Pai Xiu nodded his head vigorously. Fortunately, his efforts were not in vain. Master finally understood what he meant. Why would there be gold coins in this forbidden spiritual zone? What's wrong? The sect master asked in surprise after hearing Xiao Changshan's words. There was no one in this place all year round, let alone gold coins. Even if he placed his qi in this forbidden area, it would rot. And now, it was unknown where Senior's pet got the gold coins from. You better not lie to me. Why don't we settle the old and new scores together later? Xiao Changtian looked at Pai Xiu and said seriously. This fart had stolen something that he had not found yet. If something bad happened again this time, he would definitely make him remember. On the other side, the monkey that was sleeping on the tree slowly opened its eyes. What's going on? Why was the little black monkey so slow? It had been a long time, but there was still no reply. The big black monkey looked around strangely. He was just asking him to deal with a mortal. It had been very fast before, but after such a long time, there was still no sign of the little black monkey. What was going on? Oh! Immediately after, the big black monkey shouted into the distance. Oh! However, even though the big black monkey called out a few times, he still did not receive any response. What happened? What did that little black monkey do? If I find him, I won't let him off easily. The big black monkey looked around angrily and said. Monkey, Master Monkey, bad news, the king was killed. At this moment, a black monkey who had heard the big black monkey's voice came out and said while trembling. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. Please make this hole bigger. Xiao Changtian said excitedly to the sect master of the Yaoling sect after he was brought back to his senses by the sect master's voice. Trojans! I really love you to death. I didn't expect you to not make me angry this time. Xiao Changtian picked up the Pai Xiu on the ground and kissed it hard. It seemed that it was a wise decision to bring Pai Xiu out this time. This cave had been abandoned for a long time. The owner of this cave must have died a long time ago. Therefore, as long as Xiao Changtian started digging, this gold coin would be in his pocket. Senior's taste is really unique. The crowd sighed when they saw Xiao Changtian kissing the Pai Xiu. He didn't expect that Senior would actually dare to eat such an ugly monster. It could only be said that Senior really doted on his pet too much. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. However, since you want it, you can pick it up. Xiao Changtian didn't know what the people of the Yaoling sect wanted them for. However, since the people from the Yaoling sect had spoken, he would definitely not reject them. Hearing that Xiao Changtian had agreed to their request, everyone present started to move. They finally understood that other than being interested in gold coins, the other things were not of interest to them. Perhaps an expert like Senior had already returned to his original state and did not like the things of those cultivators. After Xiao Changtian and the others swept through the place, the entire cave was cleaned out in a short while. I don't know which unlucky person built this treasure vault in this place. Exactly. Did the person who built this treasure vault really think that this treasure vault would not be robbed after seeing the forbidden spiritual zone? Then it's our fault now. We can only blame the owner of that treasure vault for being unlucky. Basically, everyone in the Yaoling sect storage space was filled with treasure energy. This time, they had a great harvest. It turned out that following Senior had so many benefits. At this moment, they all wanted to follow Xiao Changtian forever. At this moment, at a place thousands of miles away from this place. What happened? Why do I always have a bad premonition in my heart? The bandit leader looked at the people around him and frowned. Boss, what are you worried about? Ever since you met that demon, I feel like you're acting weird. When his subordinate saw his boss' appearance, he finally couldn't help but ask. You guys don't understand. I have a bad feeling about this. Will anything happen to our treasures? The boss looked at the people around him and said with a serious expression. D*MN, boss, that's where we hid that batch of artifacts. Originally, no one could break through our defenses. Moreover, that thing is in the forbidden spiritual zone. Who would be so lucky to touch our things from that place? A person walked to the boss' side and comforted him loudly. That's right. Not even a fly can fly into boss' place. Why are you so worried? After hearing that person's words, the surrounding people all said to their boss. All right, let's put this matter aside for now. That place should be fine, right? Under the comfort of the people around him, the boss gradually dispelled his worries. On the other side, the big black monkey followed the other black monkeys to Xiao Changshan's camp. Pa! You little monkey, how dare you lie to me? Why is there no one here? When the big black monkey followed the little monkey to their destination, there was no one there. Then, the big black monkey gave him a slap. Master Monkey. Before I left, they were all here. The little monkey, who had been slapped, said aggrievedly. He was really unlucky. Just because he came over to report to Master Monkey, he was actually attacked by Master Monkey like this. He was almost dying of regret now. Then where are these people now? Master Monkey looked at the little monkey impatiently and asked. He could also sense that many people had come to this place before. He didn't expect these humans to be so bold and behave atrociously in his territory so openly. If this were to spread, Master Monkey would lose all his face. Master Monkey, I don't know either. Why don't I go and look for it? The little monkey looked at the big black monkey carefully and asked. He really didn't want to stay by the big black monkey's side anymore. The big black monkey was simply too terrifying. If you find any errors, ads pop up, ads redirect, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know to report so we can fix it as soon as possible. You're tuning in to the Blissful Bookshelf YouTube channel. We're so grateful for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to join us on this incredible journey through captivating stories. Your generosity through donations truly makes a world of difference, as it's the primary source of revenue that allows me to expand and enhance this channel for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this adventure.